Dun, dun. You saved me having to figure out some technology. We were signaling you in.
Can't hear anything.
Jared can't hear.
What's going on?
Testing.
Hey, is it bad after your experience with Black Death if I'm promoting Kratom?
Oh, I don't give a fuck. No, you can make money.
So long time ago, I ordered some shit from John, and it was good. And yeah, and I dicked around. And, like, I ordered some Delta 8 and some Kratom. I still have like some of the Kratom, I think. I don't know. And it was what it was. And so I signed up for his affiliate program.
Oh,
The other day, I got a fucking email. Yeah, you made a sale on Brave Botanicals. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I looked at how much it was. And I went to the site and I was like, I got to promote this fucking shit.
Oh, no. It's money. And it's recurring revenue.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm messing around with some sats for likes with that link and some, like 500 retweets for 34 cents.
If you're going to do that, doesn't he have a program where he gives away each of the flavors? So start them on the giveaway pack so that you're
freeounceofkratom.com.
Yeah,
but I probably don't earn a commission on fucking a free giveaway.
But it gets them in.
You should find out from him directly if he'll kick you down. Say, hey, I would promote this harder and even spend money if I fed your funnel. But you'd be easy to know who came from you.
Right.
Or,
I'll send him an email.
Yeah. You'd be like, hey, I can do this.
Or he blows up my text messages all the time with his fucking marketing. So I'll just reply to one of those and be like, yo.
Yeah, one of us reply.
So those auto things, when we were back in Minnesota, we had a local shop we used for our cars, like small town shop. It was great. Like, we trusted the guys. They were straight with you. They didn't fuck you over. They told you what actually had to be done and like to be safe and what you should spend more on and this and that. And so he got into the fucking marketing program. And so you would get a text message from him after you would get service. Like, and it would be like, so when we talked to each other, like, we would tell them, like, we had names for our cars and shit. And we would talk about the dogs. Like, we knew their dogs and all this shit. So you'd get the text message. It was so like generic. It would say, hello, Corey. How was your service on that red F-250? And she would reply something back, oh, how has the dog pregnancy been? And shit like that. She knew it was going to some automated service. It was just like, because it was in the service call, kicked out the text message. It wasn't him sending it. It'd be like, oh, this was Todd from the service center. How was your service on the F-250? So she would write him back, and then he would get it, and he would write her back, and he'd be like, ah.
Like, we found a snake in the exhaust after you had our car.
Oh yeah, getting the automated stuff from people you talk to like on a regular basis, like as friends. It'd be like if I got an automated email from you.
Well, if you buy something from my website, it is set up.
Or text message. No, I'm sorry, it's not email. It's a text message, so it was like more personal.
Oh, that's funny. I can't even, if I try to text people on Square to even text an invoice, it like stops you twice. Like, are you sure? And then it's like, are you sure you have permission to send this invoice?
This was kind of like a customer management system. Like, it was customers you already had
a relationship with,
checking in on their service and make sure they're good. Constant contact, probably, or some bullshit like that. I almost started selling. They're the advertisements in the men's room at the urinal, above the urinal, that has all the
they drive around, they change
all their TVs.
Yep.
Now their TVs, like digital screens. So I almost took a job with the guy that started that.
A good time at this phone number.
No.
Were you going to be his regional rep?
Did you say they?
Yeah, like a long time ago. This was like when I was dicking around before when I was still bartending and stuff. This dude was like trying to get into bars, and he stopped in the bar I was working at, and he's like, "Hey, you want to sell this shit? It'll probably sell. I don't know. It might be junk and this and that." And he was just straight with me, and I'm like, Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm making plenty of money here. I don't think so. And like I watched this company because it was regional, but I saw them down here too. They're different companies that sell they don't sell the advertising, they sell the things, the holders.
Right. They're the sell you the hardware and do the install, and then after that they plug you into it.
And then they get a cut of all the sale on whatever goes into it.
Right.
And so now I've been looking at the brand, and I see him. I see he's into digital screens and everything. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Okay, tying into last week's conversation about public bathrooms, do you want to be in charge of maintaining digital screens in a public bathroom?
No. You were just selling them.
Okay, that would be fine.
I just want to be in charge of maintaining the toilet, the special toilet seats that weigh your shit. I think that sounds.
There you go.
Yeah. You want to be the tech guy.
You can gamify something like pooping. Come on.
I think you got to put wings out to the side so they can squatty on the side. A giant hover.
Yeah. Have you ever done?
No, man. All you have to do is have a laser that measures the difference in the toilet level, the water level, start or finish.
I'm talking creative points. You got to add some, slow-mo camera as it goes in.
Oh, true. You're talking about you want to go for the artistic angle. I got you.
Yeah, well, for sure.
You want like an algorithm that judges the consistency, the shape.
If you don't
layout,
have something fans can fight about after the decision's made by the algorithm, then
you can actually have challenges.
You can have individual categories and different winners for different stuff, like the longest.
You can even have challenges like,
buoyant. Like that dude must have eaten a shitload of fatty hamburger this week because that motherfucker was like bobbing in the top.
He works at a corn
cob shop. We can actually manage to get the biggest left-hand coil versus right-hand coil this week.
Oh, we could roll coil size and direction.
Yeah,
I did notice my toilet flushed backwards the other day. Usually goes clockwise.
Was that the Solstice?
You pay attention. You pay attention to where it actually spins.
What was the Solstice?
I've never looked.
Weird. I can't imagine why your toilet was running backwards on the Solstice.
Well, no.
Were you in the fourth dimension? Was it because you were in the fourth dimension and your toilet ran backwards?
I was looking at it from the other side. Aha! You've answered the.
You were looking at it from the inside of the toilet. You were looking up at the water instead of.
It's a full moon.
You're not supposed to get in the toilet when you flush it. You know that, right? It's not a sauna. It's not a whirlpool.
You know
where the land of little people are, they call that a
getting in the toilet.
I cannot say in my entire life that I have ever paid attention to which way the water spins.
Okay, now you always hear Jack say puppy kittens when he goes for like craziness. So I decided to test the AI. You want to see what puppy kittens looks like?
You're going to come up with Cat Dog, which was like a Nickelodeon show.
Oh, wrong way. Sorry, not as impactful. Oh, god damn. Okay, hold up. Puppy kittens.
Attack time with Scramblin'.
Okay, come on. Here we go. Puppy kittens.
It looks like a Shih Tzu.
It looks like, with...
it's just a Shih Tzu.
And one of them's got a mask. This AI is like crazy.
Right? It's a Doge dog, he says.
It's the Antichrist. Dogecoin is the Antichrist because of puppy kittens.
Maybe it's trying to give us a message.
The beginning of Doge was the beginning of the end.
Oh. Yep. Hey, did you see Vertrees popped in? Did you guys see his new studio that he built? He's doing albums and shit, going out to bars and like capture, like doing soundboard and getting them and putting them on vinyl.
On vinyl?
Yeah, I believe. Hey, Vertrees, if you're out there, pop it in the comments again. Are you giving them an option all the way to vinyl? I think that's like Amazon these days for small bands. You can print. I don't think you have to have presses and all that shit done anymore.
So I had a buddy. He might actually listen to this every once in a while, but so he was in a bunch of bands growing like his whole life. He played bass from high school on. He's in I think he's pushing 60s now. Still in bands, still dicking around. And so he played in this band. They recorded an album. They were kind of popular in the Twin Cities. They weren't like big or anything, but like a local, house band type of thing. And so they had a pretty popular hit, and I can't remember what the fucking name of it is off the top of my head.
It's probably called "It's fucking cold around here."
Well, yeah, something like that. It was like some just like stupid ass one that you would think like, oh, it was popular when you'd hear it live or something. And so they're traveling, they're playing different shows and everything, and they're out in North Dakota, out in the middle of bumfuck North Dakota, playing this show, and they play that song.
North Dakota is bumfuck North Dakota.
Yeah.
Right, no, but this was like way the fuck out, and so they're playing this song in this bar, and some dude's like, "Is that fucking you guys? Oh my god, you got to come with me." So they finish their set and they go over this fucking biker bar and they walk in and everybody's like turning around looking at him, staring at him. And the dude that's with him's like, they sing the song. They sing this. And the guy's like, what? They sing the fucking song. And the leader of the biker gang's like, you got to play it now. We don't believe you. We don't believe you. It was like their club's favorite song ever.
It's like
they had it in the jukebox, and they would play it all the fucking time. And so they happened to show up in this dirt fucking town, and the dude heard him in a different bar and brought him there to play it live. Isn't they fucking partied with those guys for like 2 days?
That's awesome.
Well, I met the Dodgy Mountain Men after the Dead show. They played like a 2 a.m. set at the fucking Gorge campground, and then I like stuck around long enough to like meet them, and holy fuck.
Yep.
Started sending
them I had no idea. There was a band that I listened to for 2 or 3 years, and I had no idea. Like, I knew they were Texas based. I had no idea the town that they were from was one that I drive through like routinely on travel jobs, like 2 hours.
Start staking them out.
Like, I was on Scramble and Show while in the town they're from one time, and I'm like, oh shit, really? These guys are from? These are locals, you know? And they actually.
What band was it?
Some feature art. Shit. Where's my
Chinese Devil Biscuit?
Country and Western.
Chinese, totally. It was absolutely Chinese Nipple Biscuit. My brain just completely flaked.
We came up with a new. I'll give you time to think about it. I'll tell them about the business idea we came up with.
A new business idea.
For Nate and Aaron of Two Chicks Homestead. Hopefully they're listening.
Oh, yes. I tried to sample this to them, and they weren't super receptive to the idea.
They weren't receptive? Maybe somebody else will want to take the idea.
Kind of laugh.
So we should put it out there to the free market and see if somebody picks it up. So what this product is it is it's an erotic stimulant for the bedroom. It's something that you'd pick up for like when you're trying to spice it up a little bit or have an intimate evening with the significant other.
Especially if you're kind of on the keto diet, you're a big fan
of
keto. Yeah, so what it's going to be is a nipple cream, a flavored nipple cream, flavored with beef tallow, and so it tastes and smells like and pork lard, so it tastes and smells like bacon.
Now, obviously made from real pork lard too, like
Well, yeah, and so it's totally edible, and it will be bacon nipples. Because
like a specialized
what guy walks into the bedroom and his wife's there with her titties out, putting bacon on her nipples, isn't going to be like, "Yo, we're fucking doing this shit."
I'm saying, we were talking about this, and we're like, what is most universally loved across all genders, across all aspects of humanity, unless you're really idiotic? Titties and bacon.
Nipples.
If you could combine the two, you know,
blowjobs
right there. Yeah, well, there's that too. I mean, you can use it
and Josh tried to tell me that
when
they give you a vasectomy, they cut your nipples off.
What?
No, I said mastectomy. You just misheard me.
For Christmas,
it's mastectomy.
I'm like, wait a second. Why do they got to cut your nipples off to snip your nuts?
Well, they kind of do make that product.
I mean, maybe they missed
already. But it's like in a.
By the way, that band was Blacktop Mojo. They've been on the air off and on a little bit recently. They did a cover of Dream On by Aerosmith that was like really good, like one of the few that's like better than the original.
Hey,
well, I know. I don't say that lightly. I really don't. Like, it competes with it. Check it out.
I didn't realize that you were fucking retarded.
Oof. You should have. You should have.
not very often. I will say that. Sort of like I will say that that Shinedown cover of Skinnerd, they rock the shit out of that. Like, it hurts me to say, but you know what? They elevated it just a little bit.
Yeah, but
it's a rare occurrence. They did a Burn the Ships too. Brian would probably like that motherfucking song.
Who? Shinedown?
No, Blacktop Mojo. They're out of Palestine, Texas, just a little north of here.
Why were you talking about Shinedown and now you're talking about another band?
Because I was talking about bands that covered a popular song.
This is how his brain works.
Yeah.
Dude, I try to work with him 3 days a week.
He tries. It's hard. I know.
A cup holder. All of Pink's covers.
What about a cup holder? What? Oh, covers. Okay. I thought you said something about a cup holder. I'm like, what the?
No, her cup holder is better than the original. No, all of her covers.
Talking about cock holders?
Who's?
What?
All of whose? Cock holder?
Cock holster?
Cock holster?
What cock holster is better? I'm confused.
Pink has a nice cock holster?
Yeah.
What? I mean,
she does.
We just need a test fit. That's all it was.
it's
not sex.
Like,
it's not sex.
She
It's
was
a
talking
test
about
fit.
that earlier with Jackie. She was talking about
That's a Clintonism, I think.
She's like, all the things that she could fit in, and I was like, well, if you were a dude, you'd be a fucking whore. You just go around trying to see what all I could fit in.
What?
Pink is only like an inch or two taller than I am, and it makes me feel bad about how in shape she is.
Oh, that kind of Pink. Oh, okay. You weren't talking about the Aerosmith song. You were talking about the artist. Okay, I got it.
I was talking about the artist. That's right.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
You never do, Scrambling. Come on, that's the fun part.
It's perfecto.
You don't have to know.
Oh, Josh, I've been really enjoying those guys reading the sex moves. The guy that
the I'm sure they're urban dictionary entries.
Yeah, like urban dictionary sex moves. He's like reading them like Masterpiece Theater. It's fucking
there with like
great.
a fancy scotch, like in a nice shirt, everything, just all set the atmosphere and just read it all professional like.
He's got the deep baritone voice that's just so
deadpan the whole time.
Is this a TikToker room?
You like the Colorado marshmallow roast? You like that one?
The Colorado
or Colorado s'more or whatever it was.
Yeah, the Colorado s'more.
Like that. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Josh would be happy to explain it to you.
Oh, you gotta click the link and play the thing.
I don't know if man, that might actually push it beyond the boundaries of what the after party can do. I don't know.
All right, so I'll explain it without being crude or vulgar.
Ooh, I want to hear the censored version of this.
Whoa, okay. Children present at 2 a.m.
If you are having intimate relations with a young lady, you take
or an old lady.
Or an old lady, I guess. It might actually be easier with an old lady.
Probably be easier, especially with the extra large marshmallows.
Yeah, so you're going to take a marshmallow and you're going to insert it in the place where things usually come out of. On a daily or semi couple days basis. And you're going to stuff it in there, and then you're going to, I think the definition actually said you were going to insert your part into that orifice and stuff the marshmallow in like you were jamming a bullet into a 17th century musket.
Essentially, yeah, like you are the ramrod.
So after you do that and you evacuate your testicles into the orifice, you then hold 2 graham crackers beneath the orifice and request that the person evacuate the bullet from the chamber onto the graham crackers. And then it also said that it is very rude not to consume said graham crackers after act has been performed.
Who comes up with this shit?
These are the things that
I don't know, but
Brian
that's a definition. I don't think we're getting kicked off YouTube.
These are the things that Brian gets sent on TikTok at 5:30 a.m. to prep for
TikTok challenge. Now you got to
This
do
is
it.
how we
what I
went
look
from
at right
1 to
before I do
0
my show in
viewers.
the morning.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely how we went from
And
1 to
we
0 viewers.
Every
You know what?
morning,
That's the
every
thing.
morning.
You go to the after
It was
party.
well deserved.
If you want to watch the after party live, you've got to earn it. You have got to.
If
You've got to go through the fire and the flames to get here in this thing. I'm saying.
If you try to
Dedication.
watch the after party live, fuck you.
This is not
We're much
Louis.
better at
Yes,
1.7.
I'm
yes.
planting my flag.
If you watch us this show, you can go fuck yourself, and if you don't, you can go fuck yourself too.
Oh,
And your sister wife.
I love that. I
And-
love your
oh,
song at
sister wives, yeah.
1.75. At normal speed, I just want to tear my ears out.
What's that?
Your
What?
song at normal speed. Oh,
Mine?
oh. At
Man,
1.75, it's perfect.
I swear
I can't
everybody's
listen to
bumper
jazz
music
like
is
that.
better
Fuck
at double
my head.
speed.
Yeah.
Should I
Alvin
should
and
I
Chipmunk
speed it
style.
up and re-record it at sped up?
Oh, that'd be
Well,
interesting.
then it'll
Play
be
it
like
sped up
really
and hit
fast when
record
you
on.
play it.
Oh,
I could just have Greg compress it.
compress it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
but what's
just
going to happen
speed
if
it
you
up on
listen
the
to your
master track and
podcast
record me a cut of it.
Yeah. See what you think. I don't know. It's like
Yeah, but then when Scramble
It's-
listens to your shit at 1.75 times, it's going to be at like 3.5 times. So it's going to just sound like.
Yeah, it'll be crazy then. Timeline Earth sounds way better at double speed.
Oh, for sure.
You say
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire?
No,
Timeline Earth. I got that pretty good, huh?
that was good.
What you got back there behind you, Scrambling? Is that like some sort of like weird like Martian landscape? Is that like
That's the
pictures
No,
of
that's the
Sorry.
artwork from 3 weeks ago, fuckhead.
Yeah, that's 3
Oh,
weeks ago's
okay.
after party. And then let's see
I don't
what
really
else.
remember the after
I'm
party
more
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, fuckhead.
How about that? Episode 39. Boom.
Is this
Ooh.
39?
Yeah.
Was not last week 39?
I think it was 38.
We're only-
I
Oh,
think we had two
It's my
38.
birthday, and now I'm 39.
I think next week we should be 40.
All I
think
know is
actually
allegedly
we should
we're
probably
only-
have 61 episodes. If
We're going to
Scramble-
be like
Big
5
count.
years in on episode 39 again.
All right,
We're
hold
only
on, hold
30
on.
episodes and maybe some doubles away from being episode 69. And I think that has to be a special episode for the after party.
Oh, yeah.
69.
Everybody has to bring their favorite blow up character.
Not everyone has a blow up doll to bring to the after party, Brian.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
You
I'm
got
not going to go
thrift store
buy
near
one
you.
just for the after party.
Little thrift store find, clean that
Not
out.
all of us have inflatable friends.
Thrift store find.
Thrift store
and
find,
that's
yes.
the section I don't
I don't know
visit.
about
the thrift
Goodwill.
store.
I am looking
Hey
for
Jared,
a
are you picking through all the blow-up dolls at the thrift store?
I'm gonna be honest. I've checked out every blow up doll I found at the thrift store, and there have been 0.
Oh, wow.
All right,
I mean,
all right.
like,
You
you
don't
go
live
there
in
during the
Seattle,
summer and you
though.
get confused for like,
December-
for like pool floats or something.
December 15th, we put out the third episode 37, but the artwork says 36.
Yeah.
So then last week,
That
the Christmas episode.
Can you go back and count them? Just count them from the first one and see if
The
there's
Yeah,
like
Christmas
41 of them.
episode was appropriately labeled 38, so this
Cool.
week really is 39. We're back on track.
So
Oh, we're on
officially,
track.
the after
was,
party is a shit.
was the counting accurate until 35?
We have no
That's
idea.
not my responsibility.
Not
It's, when it goes up and down, crosses the zero plane, you hit exactly right every once in a
So,
while.
essentially, we've hit an average, and we
Sometimes
hope.
he's 2 ahead, sometimes he's 1 behind, sometimes he doubles up. It all comes out in the end.
Yeah.
38 still hasn't
Yeah,
made it to the
whatever.
podcatchers.
Weird.
It's not
Well,
on Fountain or Antenna Pod.
38?
Yeah, last week when you
God
were in a
damn it! Like
different
the two
plane.
people who actually listen to this shit
That
out,
one
they're
is
gonna
not up.
be so disappointed.
Nope. Everybody's
Oh
missing my
God,
beautiful.
there was a lot of
Christmas.
raking the Jews over the coals in that one.
Yeah,
Okay, hold on.
No, oh,
there
man.
was some Jew disliking going on.
There was a little. There was not disliking. There was just real talk about Hebrew
Real
people.
talk on the after party.
Oh,
We're talking about Jews
in
and what we think about them.
That was December 21st. Okay, hold on. I'm downloading it right now.
It's only
Be the man. We need the space in the recording space in the studio anyway. We're always near the maximum.
Well, I have it on auto delete, so I used to do, like, whack them down to 20 hours and then it would fill back up. But then when I turned on that auto delete, when it finally
whack
said
them down,
do you
whack
want
them off?
So yeah, so that's why I just give everybody warning: if you got shit that's near 40, grab it.
I got like shitload of interviews from that.
Oh yeah. When are you gonna start playing those on Thursday? So tomorrow, first one.
No, a week from tomorrow.
Do you have a deal with them that says it can't go out for 2 weeks, or we're gonna?
No.
Oh, okay. You just win.
What are you talking about?
I just wanted to start January for the beginning of January.
Tell them your new segment.
Thursday nights, I'm doing a pre-recorded interview that I've been hooking up with guests on Podmatch, and just recording some fucking banger interviews. Every single one that I've recorded so far has been great. All sorts of different topics, and yeah, I got enough booked. I still have a couple to record. And then Monday nights, I have live ones that have wanted to do live interviews on Monday nights. So I'm going to do those when they're available. And if they're not, I just do a show of my own on Monday night. But Thursday night will be all premieres of pre-recorded. So I'll hang out in the chat and bullshit.
You stacked up like what, 8 in a hurry?
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I have 10 booked. I think three were live and 7 were recorded. So
is everybody on that service has on the guest side? They've paid too, right?
Well, there's a group that are legacy discount members that like signed up when they didn't have anybody there.
So the original,
you don't get paid if you interview them, but then there's different levels. So there's there's 2 different. There's a regular and a pro level. And if you join if a guest is a regular level, I get paid X amount. I get paid double that if they're a pro member. They can pay to promote and I get paid more commission to interview them. So
okay, because I looked at signing up. I'm gonna pull the trigger when I'm ready to have like time to sit down and do them. Because I want to just boom.
Yeah, bang it out. When you do it right. Yeah, I mean, get your money's worth of interview.
You're doing it routinely, then yeah, it makes sense. But
yeah, it seems like they will throw you in front of a bunch of people. So what? Okay, so what do you think would be the most interesting thing to talk about?
So the way that it works is you get matched with. So I get a list of 3 people that match with my profile. That all goes through tags. So you get to put 10 tags about your podcast, and then it matches with guests. On guest side, it's the same thing. So when I first signed up, I was filling out the profile. I put all like a whole variety of tags, and then they have this really cool educational, a bunch of videos on the side, like 2-minute videos on different topics and shit. And so I was listening to those. Weird, like you listen to the shit they tell you to use the platform better, and they actually give you tips to use the platform better. Shocker.
Incredible.
They said
how
you do it. How you do it is, yeah, you target a guest or a group of guests. So this week I want to talk about cryptocurrency. So all 10 of my tags are Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, blah, 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 blah. And it gives me every fucking crypto guy on there. Well, once I book my crypto guy and I want to talk about homesteading, I just change all my tags to all homesteading shit, and then I match with all homesteading people. So use it to target individual guests instead of trying to target your wide net of your whole aspect of guests. So like try to cherry pick. And I was like,
yeah.
Oh shit! So I just fucked around with it because
I podcast your dating app. It's a podcast.
It's basically like it's basically like Fish in the Sea or whatever that is that they would match you up with your profiles.
Plenty of fish.
I didn't use any of them.
POF. Oh my god, I went on one POF date. Oh, it was.
We used to use Tinder in the goose blind when we would go on hunting guided hunts. we would take our buddies fucking
I smell
Tinder
it.
You were
phones.
unloosing the goose to those
dude.
Tinder profiles out there in the blind.
Oh, dude, we used to steal the other guys' phones, and we would like fuck with people on it in the blind. Like we were all old fuckers. We weren't using Tinder. They were a couple younger guys that were like actually using it actively, and we would just like match with everybody, and we'd be like, "Oh, you've got the whitest teeth I've ever come across." And what are you doing later? Do you want to come over and gangbang with about 6 guys on a hunting trip? Like just sending rude messages. These people would write back and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm all about it." We're like,
come across.
Dang.
That's so good.
I had buddies that they'd hand me their phone for some shit.
Guys.
That's so good.
So they'd get
I'd have
no
guys that
matches.
would hand me their phone and they'd never hand me your phone.
Oh god.
No, and like, people hand me their phone to like look at stuff, and I'm like, please don't hand me your phone. I really can't.
Don't do it. Don't do it. The last person that left their phone with me ended up with a bunch of grinder dates that were hooking up with them. So
I would grab my
like,
sister-in-law and take pictures for her lock screen and then change her password. She'd leave it on the table at a bar. And I would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Leave your phone on the table at a bar." So I'd just like pick it up, take a fucked up picture, and then change the fucking passcode. Just put it back on the bar and walk away.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Leave your phone.
I think I made a scroller at a hotel lobby computer once, and I totally screensavers, and I totally like put the lock screen and was so drunk I forgot what the fuck it did. When just
that's awesome.
The next day, the computer was gone.
Just have to trash the whole computer. Like it's just
sorry, travelers. I'm sure it was in some back room. Like, make that stop.
We had to take it out back and burn it.
I love it when people hack the road signs that scroll. That makes me really happy.
Those are the best. Okay,
I've never seen that.
Oh, in LA,
I've seen all kinds of memes and videos of it. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Somebody will stop, and it's usually like a USB drive or like a SD card that like holds the program.
Hey, news on the
program to reset it.
That's all that it is. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, that's just asking to be fucked with.
Think about it. All it is a light sign. I mean, they're not banking. It's not like somebody sits there and watches that shit. We're not talking about top of the line security. It's not that far.
Literally
right. I would have expected to be like a cloud server that it connects into or something to be updated. Maybe it is.
That'd probably make it fucking easier.
Maybe now, but back then it was like a USB.
Oh my god!
Some guy in a truck.
Yeah, it's a guy in a truck.
Just take the USB out and piss in the hole.
Yeah, type it out on the shitty thing on his dash. It took a half an hour to boot, so he can put it on the drive, so he can go stick it in the light.
Yeah, there were some good ones during COVID. There was like fuck Newsom. There was like a bunch of. It was good.
Okay,
nice.
News from the West. The power grid shootout test. So it was 4 power substations. And now they want everybody's ring and surveillance cameras, and they publish each of the 4 addresses and the exact timestamps they want. But what I noticed was the first 2 addresses were close enough together, and they want the exact same timestamp. And you can't be in 2 places at once. So that means they're not looking for a single actor. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. I'm confused. I'm confused as fuck. I don't know what's happening right now.
Oh, 4 power substations got shot out on Christmas or burned out. They're not saying how they were damaged there, but now they're releasing to the public exact coordinates, and they want everybody's any front point. They want video shit.
I don't know. Would you give them video? I don't know.
That's
if
what
I
was like.
I might look at it.
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure whoever the fuck is asking for this shit already knows who's at fault. So.
Yeah,
I don't have a camera anyway. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Exactly. I lost my
Brian, were you the one that was saying don't feed them if they work for the government, don't fix their car if they work for the government, and you're like, oh, I'd have to think about maybe turning over my video camera to the fucking cop.
You suck my dick, you need a warrant.
Well, I would look at it if it was like some dudes coming out of a submarine that were all like maybe like
that's what I meant.
You know what I would do? I'd sell that shit on the fucking internet and tell the cops to go fuck themselves, get their own ring camera.
Well, yeah. I mean, make it public information.
I like that.
What? Well, I don't know. I'll give him it just in case it was the Russians.
No.
Fuck it.
I
Let it
would
be the
look at
Russians.
it
I don't give a
first.
fuck.
And if it's like Sasquatch, then I might give
Hey,
it to
Patty, how close was that
If it's
Hanukkah festival
Sasquatch,
to
I
the
think that it's gonna.
him.
If it's Sasquatch, I'm selling the video footage
Not
my
2
fucking
hours.
self. I'm not giving him that shit. I'm holding on to Sasquatch footage if I see Sasquatch over here like humping a power station until it fucking doesn't work no more.
Yeah, you
Maybe
make
he was
backups
just
for that
not
before you
giving
send
it
it
the
off.
vibes.
That's my video.
Yeah,
But
you
one
make
of my,
backups
That's just
for
one
stuff
of my
like
only
that.
sat.
one of my friends has the same
No, no.
12-foot Hanukkah bear that I have, and somebody slashed it up. Not real happy about that.
Was it Bigfoot?
Yeah, but that could have happened in 12 foot
Bigfoot,
fucking Santa. People are just fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah, but there was like Santa, Hanukkah bear, Santa ring.
I get it.
Did they
What
put a
happened?
swastika in
Sasquatch
it
walked
with
out
a
of the woods.
knife?
Sasquatch
6
walked out of the
doors
woods
down.
with a knife and said, "Hey, you, Hanukkah bear, no, right now. You're on my turf, motherfucker.
That is
This is
fantastic.
Washington. You don't belong here." And they got in a fight.
Oh, yeah, it's
and
not a Christmas
Hanukkah
present.
bear lost.
This is in Florida.
Oh shit! Let you admit your Hanukkah bear was all cut up.
No, not my
That
Hanukkah
was-
bear. No, I get alerts on my Ring camera. That would be the wrong
Which you
bear.
don't have. You've self-incriminated.
You just
I
said
don't
you don't
care.
have a camera.
Ah, you got to give it up.
Oh
They already just hacked it.
Battery was dead. No, if somebody, no, that's the wrong Hanukkah bear to mess with. Let's put it that way.
You got surveillance in your Hanukkah bear? What?
Is
I
there
was-
Yeah.
ninja Jew
I have-
inside it?
I have video of the wind knocking it across to the other side of my driveway. It's actually hysterical.
The Hanukkah bear has one laser heat infrared.
He's trying to
That's
escape.
Other-
Hanukkah bear says, "I don't want to be here. They're going to start targeting me."
He's like, I'm going to the woods. I gotta go hunt. I'm hungry.
I gotta go take a shit.
Yeah.
Because bears shit in the woods.
He shits out blue and white wrap presents.
Great.
Dropping dreidels everywhere.
Dropping dreidels.
I was sitting there and I was like, hey, I think we need to bring the bear in. And I heard it go, phoom. I heard it like pull up the stakes. And I went,
Oh, well,
Oh,
okay, so
man,
not only
yeah.
we had that going on, get this. So yesterday there was this thing I'd never even heard of it before, a king tide, and apparently there's whole websites and they track it around the world. It's the like high of the high tide bubble of the year that floats around the world.
Like fourth dimensional tide.
Yeah, it hit right in the middle of the giant windstorm yesterday. So like half of like the working part of downtown Seattle was like under seawater by like 2 feet, and like
Whoa.
anything that like the 1,000-year watermark. They're like, oops. And I'm like, wait, I never heard of a fucking king tide until you start showing me like the 3 cities that are completely flooded. Like, but there's websites dedicated to it. So like, did you know this shit was coming like last week and not like
Fucking Greta
Yeah,
Thunberg. She fucked us. She didn't tell us.
Brian.
She should have let us know.
So
Yeah,
I
that's- you guys are like,
recently
Show her
Our
childhood.
equipment's
She's still
floating.
Seattle.
I recently learned that Jeff Bezos, in addition to his cock rocket, also has 2 big balls out there in Seattle.
Oh yeah. The little fat cop that would sit on the edge by the one. I fucking like used to always like wait. He was just like, yeah, I was a white dude. He's like, go ahead. You turn it on the block. I don't give a shit.
I
But
have no idea.
I
what's
drove
happening.
the attorney who had the very first booking of there's like an internal room in the middle of that one ball with the nature preserve in it.
Uh-huh.
It's like a suspended glass conference room.
There's a
like,
nature
out of the
preserve in
sky.
Jeff Bezos' balls.
Whoa.
Yeah, giant balls.
Yeah, he's got big geodesic domes.
Yeah, and they're all plated glass that overlap each other, so the rain like runs off, but there's just enough gap for real air to come in for the tropical plants and shit.
That's
but yeah,
cool.
so the one dude he's like, I booked it. It's like 3 years in advance. He's like, I am the first fucking meeting in that room. That was like
Wow.
some senior VP law, right? But whatever.
Yeah. So I also heard that there's apparently
Notice
like an
the no
annual
giant
event
tip at the end of
where
that
like
part.
100,000 people sign up that they're going to go out there and just smash the glass on the balls. every
Oh,
year.
good luck, man. I think if you get close enough, there's like F50s that are just like, yeah.
Oh,
It
God.
looks like one big fat dude. I think he's just like the bait.
Yeah. He's
All I
he's
know
how you
as
get
long
lured in.
As long as
He's
Jeff
like the
Bezos still
North
keeps
Korean
paying
freak.
me for recommending shit that they sell, I'm let him put his big glass balls wherever the fuck
Agree.
he wants.
On your chin.
Whatever.
Well, I Probably not.
Depends on how much he's paying in the commish.
It does depend. What is the
Commish.
commission rate for that? If it's like 95%, we can talk.
It was a few billion.
Yeah, it was a lot of them.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't pay me that much. That's fine.
But then, yeah,
For
that's what
like
they were.
probably less than $1 billion, he could put his big black balls on my chin. For probably less than just I'm not gonna say
Above
how
$1
much
billion.
less, but it'll be south of there.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Above
so
$1
funny.
billion.
21% commission on my sales for the next year, and I might consider letting him put his glass balls on my chin.
Yeah, well, you got all the Blue Origin guys running around Seattle too, that are all Bezos guys. So they all got the same Bezos look.
Yeah.
Super security badges and little golf shirts. Like a
Josh,
wallet.
you keep giving me shit. I'm going to start
Lame.
sending you every time I get a bomb threat to a school sent to my email. Every time.
You think that's gonna
What?
stop me from giving you shit? I'll probably give you more.
No.
I would send him back and say, "Did they send the kids home yet?"
What?
He'll send it back and say, "You call that a bomb threat? This is a bomb
I know
threat."
it. I know that's exactly what's going to happen.
Let me
Is
show
it
you a real
worth
bomb threat.
arguing? This is how you know I'm old now. Is it worth arguing?
No.
I just wouldn't have my kid in the fucking school.
That's why my kid's not at that school.
So you're
Why are you getting
bomb
bomb
threats
threats from a
for, like,
school you don't
schools
even
that-
attend?
Because we're on all the email lists for the community centers and stuff, and when they evac, they tell us.
Ugh.
Damn.
Huh.
So it doesn't actually affect you, though, is what you're saying.
If I had an event there, it would, but if I don't, you know.
So is it like a
Circle of
Jewish
concern.
Oh, okay.
It's
But
like
so they're
anything
not-
in the district I
So
get from
they're
the-
targeting like other Jews than you. You wouldn't be.
Oh.
So
Because
you're good.
I'm a California Jew and I'm not very public about it. You know,
Is
they
a
can't
California
target all
Jew
the Jews.
different than a regular Jew? Is there like
I-
a
They tried.
is there like a
Well,
deciding factor?
I blend in pretty good, like when I want to.
Are there like people who are like, fuck them California Jews? We only like our Washington Jews.
No, like New York and California Jews are, you put them in a room together, totally different. It's
What,
Yeah.
what if
I'll be
what
honest.
if what if there was an inter-Jew battle between the Washington Jews and the California Jews? Who was gonna
there aren't any Jews in Washington.
Yeah, I was going to say California by numbers, I would bet.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying, like, if
I get to
the
make the
numbers were even, like,
the Washington Jews are the California Jews. They just moved.
So it's the West Coast.
Mexican
West
Jews
Coast- the
who were
West
here
Coast-
during the
versus
Confederacy.
the
There
East
were
Side
Jews from everywhere.
It's a
The
diaspora of
West Side versus
sorts.
the East Side. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
The definition
Were
is
they not able to get on the wagon train to Seattle at the
That's
beginning,
correct.
or how
Mhm.
did they from California?
Yeah.
Oh, because they
No,
went for the gold.
You like walk up and you got these guys and they got their like fucking locks and shit like that and their little hats and they're like, "Hey,
Yes.
you, who you with? You
It's
West
easier
Side
to
or you
walk
East Side?"
across
And I'm like,
downtown.
"Man, I ain't neither of y'all. I'm foreskins."
it's warmer. And then you come up the coast because it's warm.
Yeah,
You don't want to
exactly.
go across like Montana and like the Rockies. Fuck that.
Oh yeah.
I met somebody who's Jewish from New York who's never really interacted on the West Coast, and they're like, "Yeah, there's a difference."
I met a lot of Jewish people from New York because I went to a school that they nicknamed Jew B.
There you go.
That's funny.
So you know, it's different.
Oh, I've got a serious question.
Yes.
Do you guys have any
About
good way
Judaism?
of no?
Huh.
Do
Here,
you
we'll
have
get off
any
the
good
topic.
way of sharing files between phones or other devices?
Telegram
Telegram.
Can you do a Telegram chat with yourself?
with your
If you
wife.
have, Tell you what,
That's
So
what
do you
I'm
have-
doing now, but I don't. That's our primary means of communication as well.
Do you
'Cause she
have-
won't
Just
get
so you
start,
have
signal.
to
start
access
another
to-
chat with your wife. Just start a second chat
Something
with her.
different.
start a
Oh,
start
okay.
a group. Add her to
Or
a
a
group.
Oh
You
yeah,
have to
yeah,
have more
that's
than one
a
people.
part of it.
I have a
Family
group that I have on my phone because I have two different phones, so I have two Telegram accounts.
I
So
do-
I have
oh,
a
I have
group-
the same account on both.
Yeah, I have a group that I
Let's
just
call
call
file
I just
transfer.
call like box. It's like my storage box. It's like my cloud. I just send shit to myself because it's an easy way to move it from my computer to my phone or across multiple phones, or I can just share.
That's so when
shit
he's
from there.
feeling lonely, he can just go into his own box.
I do. I
Yeah,
do.
it's actually
Sometimes
called the bank.
Really. Every now and again, I actually box myself.
Uh,
Um,
isn't that called a flashlight?
Can you?
Hey.
That's a specific. It's just like a generic fleshlight.
So the move is
I got the
probably
new
to set
idea.
up a separate account on my iPhone then, so I can just have
Probably,
this chat
or
with myself.
if you have that, if you can set up a group, you just have to have more than one person in it. You could add your wife
Right.
to it, make that group, and then I think if she's not there anymore, you can still keep the group. But either way, you can just make
Can
a
you
group
encrypt
for
it?
storage shit.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think you can't encrypt groups. You can only encrypt
not
like direct.
So it should just be a
chat.
it should just be a chat
if you
me
had
to
two-
me
yeah,
with a second
But
account.
and the other thing is with the encrypted, it doesn't work on other devices either. Like Scramblin and I, if we have an encrypted chat, it's just phone to phone. He won't be able to read that chat on the computer, so it's not fully encrypted, but it's still probably more encrypted than like Google Drive.
Well, yeah, I'm not putting that on Google Drive.
Hey, so
Only my
I got a new
official business
idea,
stuff. That's all gonna be above board anyways on
sorry.
Google
I
Drive.
thought you were
Right.
Okay.
Anyway, Brian,
No,
what
that's
were you
it.
saying?
Remember what we've talked about the fleshlight the other day?
Oh shit, man, we've talked about a lot of shit.
So-
Fleshlight, you got to remind me. You have to narrow it down.
Talking
Fleshlight.
Bluetooth?
I bought a GoPro to fucking get
yes.
content and shit.
That's
and
right.
So I'm messing around with I bought this whole kit with a bunch of different attachments. Like you can put it on your wrist, you can put it on your bike handle,
All
you can put
the
it on your helmet.
attachments.
Well, one of them was a chest harness, and so it sits on your chest and it rotates up and down. And so I put it on. And I'm like looking at the camera, and I was going to turn the camera on to look at the back, and so I hit power and I flip it down, and the screen comes on, and I'm like, this is fucking gonna be a game changer for my OnlyFans. Hands-free camera on my wang. And then I'm like, I could start a fucking channel where all I do is fleshlights. No one would ever even see my dick. It'd just be in the fleshlight all the time. Send them in. I could sell used ones.
That's true, because then you could have a bigger one and you wouldn't have to worry so much about having to have the zoom feature to actually be able to make content worth putting out.
Right.
I bet
It
a
might be short, but it is
Bang
skinny.
channel
It's
would
very
be
skinny.
huge. You just barefoot walk with your wang in the middle.
Can you
With
start
my
a
wagon
second
there?
chat with the same person?
Oh, barefoot wanking.
I think
There
so.
you go.
Ooh.
It doesn't.
No,
look like it.
that dude on
Right there.
Instagram has the tip of his dick in all his pictures. It's fucking
I saw
hilarious.
that. You sent me that. I'm like, what the fuck? And he managed to get away with it somehow on Instagram. Like it just hasn't caught the
all his barefoot pictures all the time.
Like
There's
you
a
just see a
fucking-
little mushroom in the
tip
corner.
of his
Yeah.
dick.
Maybe they're like, you know,
Well,
so it could be
he
a spell.
He watermarks all of his own pictures
You
organically.
watermarks. I've seen that mole.
It's a very distinctive mark. It's been biologically imprinted.
Hey, Brian,
you can run a DNA
how many
test and
pounds
tell
of
that's my
coffee?
photo.
How many pounds of coffee can you roast a month?
10 an
Ooh.
hour.
10 an
100
hour,
a
just
day.
24 hours in a day. So that's 240 hours or 240
Oh,
pounds in a day
3,000.
times about average, what, 30?
Well, I don't want to roast that much coffee.
You don't want to, oh, I just now, don't puss out on us now.
Well, I mean, you know, at some point you got to skip. You know, if we sold, we're selling that much coffee, then I'd have to get a different roaster.
The
But
real
that'd be
question, Brian, is for how much?
2,000 pounds a month.
Yeah, then we get another roaster. But-
2,000 pounds a month, you may need a couple more roasters.
No, you just get 10-pound roaster. Then you can do 3 10-pound batches an hour, so you're doing 1,200 pounds a day. If you want to.
If you want.
It's good to not. It's good to not.
He's
have a
asking
roaster
you if you
for a
hate
lot.
money.
Nah, not at the right price.
I don't know if I should wait to send you the email or not.
This is the Airbnb thing, isn't it?
Oh, I don't. It's harder than you think to sell poundage of coffee at that
That's
price.
what she said.
I'm not saying it's hard to sell.
Oh, okay. No. Oh, if orders show up, I'll roast them.
That's what he says now. Will you ship them to the right state?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Hey, it made
Oh
it.
yeah, did that make it down?
It did make it. It was here yesterday, so it finally
That
made
has
it.
more miles on it than the space shuttle.
It pinballed a little bit. It did
At least
the old drone trip.
Oh man, I have to give Josh the Solstice blend because he bummed me a fucking pound
You
to make
don't
it
have
through.
to give me the Solstice.
He's
I
like-
do like the Solstice blend, but it's a little darker than I'm used to. You spoiled me. You
Jack
made me a
really
light roast
liked it.
guy.
He was like, I really like that. But you know what? I figured it out.
It's
Is
good. It is good. But
it
I will say
really-
you have. I used to be all like the darkest you could fucking get, but you've converted me to the light roast.
But I
And
think-
the Solstice blend is good, but it's a little darker than it's been, and it's okay.
So
But
people that have ever had a like, hey, this or like I like this or that more or less, I figured it out. Most
Yeah.
people never drink single origin coffees. They always drink blends. Because
most people
blends
drink
smooth
shit that
out the
like has
edges
17
thing.
different flavors added to it, and they have to add some fucking other shit
Well,
to it. To stomach
Yeah, I'm
it.
talking of coffee drinkers that drink actual coffee that can taste. Then there's that whole category, but everybody drinks blends because every single origin. Because I gave a bunch of people medium Costa Rican because I think it's the best coffee on the fucking planet. Two people were
Right.
like, "Ooh, that's heavy," or whatever. It's like but it's 50% of Brian's blend, but it's perfect in it because it has thin, dark, and pretty light. Yeah.
Oh,
So
you
I'm
can
like,
tell. You can tell. It was like I'm like, this is like a darker Brian's. If you had just dark roasted Brian's blend, I would have thought it was pretty much about that. Close
yeah,
to
yeah.
it.
But I think that's what I'm gonna do more in the future is sell more, a little more blends and a little less single origin, unless people really fucking know what they
You're
want.
getting
Then
artistic with
you
it.
can get anything you want. So I'll roast people whatever the fuck they want. But
I
more
will say I liked
What?
that Ethiopian light roast. That was really fucking good. That's the only time I've had a single origin. I was like, that right there, that's some good shit.
Oh, Ethiopian light. See, very
That was
specific.
pretty good.
Yurgachev.
Well, I noticed that because you sent me that one time, and I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I could drink just that by itself, but the blends have been better most of the time.
Well, you would
What's the
find that-
darkest thing you roast?
Oh, the dark Colombian or the dark Nicaraguan?
So what
Oh, I'm
would
glad
be
that
a dark Nicaraguan with a light Ethiopian 50-50?
Yeah. Do
Mulatto?
like a salt and pepper blender, right? That would be that'd be good. And usually, like
Salt and pepper, Ethiopian and Nicaraguan?
Salt and pepper.
Let me get a black and a
Salt and
white.
pepper.
right?
Salt and pepper blend. Yeah.
Drop the second R bomb of the night on that one.
Oh, shit. Well, at least I didn't like stumble on Nicaraguan like scrambling it. I was worried over there. I was like, well, there goes the stream. Shit.
Oh,
I think
You
that's
know.
allowed anymore, isn't it?
hey,
Is
hey.
it?
So
Only if you are dark roast yourself.
the Filipino nomad, though, we'll see if we can get him to figure out a way to get some coffee in.
I bet if we might be able to work out a trade, like get him some like water filters for some coffee. Like something.
Oh yeah, I wonder what he
Somebody
needs.
with a
If he needs
boat?
something more than cash. If he needs like big boxes of Levi's or some shit like that from the thrift
Levi's.
stores.
They have
I
a
could
huge
go.
need of fucking jeans down there.
I don't know. Islands over there, like everything has
We
to come
can't
in.
grow cotton,
you know.
man.
No, there's weird. I know a bunch of people that ship Levi's to like Africa. And, like,
That's
all
a
kinds
thing.
oh,
I know a
fuck
bunch of people that ship the losing team Super Bowl winner shirts to Africa.
yeah.
You know those people?
Holy
There's
shit, a
like
bunch of-
thousands of little African kids that think the Bills won 4 Super Bowls in a row.
But there's a premium for real Levi's.
Don't Levi's exist because we shipped a bunch of people from Africa to come pick the cotton to make them?
To
Something
send them to China to have them sewn.
So, oh
One's
my
better
God!
than
So, wait, if we are
Marlboros.
so if we're shipping Levi's to Africa, is that not in fact reparations? We're sending the cotton back. You can't cancel me. I don't care. I have
Oh.
to care to be canceled. Come on.
When we see the little red lasers
Oh
like
my
in the
God.
background in your car, we'll be like, oh yeah, you know.
That's a good point. I mean,
He's protected
Just
down
lean
here.
into it. You
He's,
just got to lean into
he's
it.
in
you
good
know?
territory saying shit like that.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm an equal opportunity hater. I make as many white jokes as I do anything else. You can ask. Every morning I wake up and I look in the mirror, I see a white joke.
Has Rachel been busting your chops lately?
Oh, she's always busting my balls, but I bust hers right back.
I haven't seen any good ones recently.
She's got some huge
no.
balls too.
Hey, did you see
does.
Tool
He
Man
does.
Tim sent out that
Kinda
thing
sandy.
today about getting him content by
Yeah.
I sent him my episode
I
with
did not
Jackie.
see that.
The interview with Jackie. Yeah, I sent him that like almost 90-minute audio from it. So he's up
I
there.
sent him the interview with Corey on Barefoot Living.
That's going to be a good one too.
So did
What's
you
I
he-
know
what's he looking for?
He's got Nicole and John Willis are
he
getting
wants
in on
to
it
do
too.
24-hour live of like all podcasters, you know, from the so yeah, I'll forward it
Over
to you.
the year, just like up to 90 minutes of audio content. He's going to do a 24-hour audio only stream, like just like
build a deck so it'll just
workshop
keep playing.
radio.
Workshop.
Okay.
I think he's
Yeah,
going
that's
to
what
do
it's
it
called.
from what?
Workshop radio.
He's going to do it from what? Like the evening of New Year's, like New Year's Eve
New
through
Year's
New Year's
Day.
Eve at noon until New Year's Day at noon.
Yeah. So
There's a
24
time
hour
limit?
just
We got to get him
90 minutes.
Hour to up to 90 minutes was the max or something.
90-minute max
Damn.
and shorter is fine. He said, "Yep."
Did you send him a
That
file
counts-
or did you send
Counts
him?
out my best episode.
I sent him an
Email
audio
or,
file on Telegram.
I sent him just the fucking YouTube link.
Okay, because he said send me email.
Oh, so you're gonna
Okay,
make him go rip that shit for you? Okay.
Oh, is that what he's gonna go rip it?
If you want
Oh,
it, you can work for it, Tool Man.
Oh no, okay. So I'll send him the audio file because it's an audio or no?
I already
He'll
had the audio file on
Audio
Telegram.
only.
I had the audio file on Telegram because I sent it to Jackie after our interview, even though she
Right.
completely forgot she was on my show. And I just forwarded it to him on Telegram.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
already up there.
Okay.
It was great because
That's
it's a
what we
2 gig file, and I didn't have to like worry about data to
Darn
upload it again.
Right.
My
I was
best
like, I
episode's
fucking love
115 minutes. Womp womp.
There you go. Well, that's close enough. Mine was 124. Or wait, no, an hour 24. Never mind.
Right, that's less than 90.
Oh yeah, you're
I'm
over
sorry.
90. Can you
Our
trim
hours
anything?
are stupid. Can we move to metric time where we have like
You're
based
good,
on
then
10
you'd have to edit. Oh yeah, you're on Telegram. Shoot it to Tim. That's what he's looking for.
Well, yeah, that's his show.
Direct message him.
You're on
Cool.
Telegram. We know he's on Telegram. He has a whole group. and
No,
everything.
I'm saying to Jared.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something
No.
that's under 90 minutes.
Oh,
So you're
Yeah,
saying
that's
you
what I
talk
was
too
like.
much.
what episode do I send?
It's usually my
How
problem.
about,
Yeah, that one's 103.
should I send him the Pickle Pete series?
yes.
Hey, Goose
Who is
Baby.
It's
Who is
Goose,
Goose
Baby.
Baby? Hey, Goose Baby.
We're talking about anything you want to talk about. Lay it out there. What do you want to
Yeah.
hear, Goose Baby?
What's up, baby?
Cryptos,
Honk it for me.
tornadoes.
Honk.
Oh, yeah, so Super Tide, or no, King
Ah.
Tide. King Tide, now that you know.
What
Yeah.
what would a
Wave.
Super King Tide look like?
Oh, I
Maybe
don't. Well,
look
we
at
had it
that
in the middle of a
thing.
storm.
It was like 40-foot waves.
Shower thoughts. Oh my god, I try to.
Ooh, what?
I don't get to think too much in the shower. It's pretty quick.
Well, yeah,
Never
but
in there long enough to think about
I
anything.
think a lot in the shower.
Okay.
Like I do most
I
of my
found one
thinking
under
in the
90
shower.
minutes. Haha.
I try to cram all my shit thinking into the shower because I don't think the rest of
Cool,
the day.
man. Yeah. I
Did he
usually
pin
get
the
great
message?
ideas, but they're like dreaming and you got to write them down or you're like, fuck, what was
Crap,
that? Oh, I
you
have
job to
dream
talk to.
Dude,
somebody put
dude,
that-
you should
put that up on
talk
the
to
screen.
Patty. She's an attorney, and she might be able to get you reparations
And
for
she
your
had-
foreskin.
And she has a cultural
Probably.
connection to the circumcision, so she probably knows a good like Moyle lawyer.
Oh,
Probably
Oh.
do.
Do you know a Moyle lawyer? Is that a thing?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Oh damn. Okay. Which
Can
head?
you sue if they fuck it up?
I would guess that's malpractice because
Maybe.
usually they're doctors too.
Oh, they are. They have to be.
Really?
Is that a thing? No,
That's
or-
a
I
West
would
Coast.
just say it's
Do
an
they really
artistic-
save them for chewing gum?
No.
calamari.
Graham, can you send me that message when you get the chance?
Oh yeah, yeah. Here, what do you-
He didn't pin it.
Craft.
Nobody
Never
pinged it.
let
Oh,
anybody
man.
No,
not
he was just emailing people.
in your
Let's have
circumstances.
guy
Oh,
talk.
okay.
He was
Craft-
Telegram like direct messaging. That's why I was like, just click on and direct message him.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I have
because
a
he's
feeling
like,
this
it was
is
a call for
like
content.
no.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
I'll send him a
Tuesday,
message.
Has to be.
Yeah.
It's on Twitch. Damn, we have Twitch people.
I like
That's awesome.
Lone Star.
Nice. That's probably from. It's either from me
Lone
or from
Star's
Brian.
okay.
I got my Twitch on.
What's
I
your
think.
favorite craft
I wouldn't
Yeah, I think
call it
Oh, here,
crap.
hold on. Let's see. Oh, it is my Twitch. It's Scrambling University.
craft
Yeah,
beer?
yeah, it's just you.
Y'all play any video
I
games?
play King.
No,
I play
drive a
Royal
smart car
Nap
on
on
ice.
Android.
It is better than ice driving.
Play Pokemon Go.
Video
Pokemon
games.
Go.
I don't know.
We
Sometimes I
Occasional
play it
Rocket
myself on
League.
the after party. That's on video.
Did you hear my review of Jackbox TV for family gaming? It was good.
Yeah, I did.
What
How
kind of
was that?
It's great because it puts shit on TV, right? That like directs the game, but like playing Pictionary, someone's always standing in front of the fucking board or something, right? But when you got to answer on your phone, like nobody's in the way of the thing. And if you don't want to play, you can sit next to somebody playing. It's not like a big fucking deal.
Not
Like,
annoying.
well, go the other
Flight
room. or-
Simulator in VR. That would be pretty cool. I played Microsoft Flight Simulator like probably 20 years ago. Like
I
on
was
test.
in high school.
I had fun with that shit, but
There's a dude I know that's got a crazy flight simulator set up in a bedroom that, like, I think that might be him because his Twitch channel, he has like a bunch
Might
of people
be.
that like they tell him to fly around a specific place and they're like, oh, what jet? Okay, that, and they'll go flying
it's
around
been
wherever.
so long since I played that. Damn, makes me kind of want to go mess around with it. Although nowadays everybody who wants to play Flight Sims they go buy a drone and fly the drone around.
No, you gotta get a
Yeah.
license.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
How's your
You done
long
anything-
pole coming?
Yeah, you done anything fun with the drone lately? And
I like
not
that
for
one on
money.
the zip line.
Not for money. Done some pro bono work.
I
drone.
have done nothing with it.
Nothing. No, you didn't. Good. No, yeah, no, you didn't do anything.
Yeah,
That was
I put
your,
up
that
a
was
video
your
with a
help cam.
test flight. I'm gonna do some with the dogs and shit this weekend. I just gotta call the fucking flight school and be like, so what's the actual deal? Do I have to like come down there and actually take a test, or can you just send me the fucking paperwork so I can fly
For
the
the
fucking thing
license?
around and take it?
I thought it's online.
Not for the commercial one.
I bet you got to go to a parking lot, take off, fly it around, put it down.
No, it's a written test,
Oh,
but they have to verify your identity and shit like that.
don't fly over the cardboard people.
No, you don't have to bring it. You just have to take the safety test.
To get credentialed, to get
Fucking
KFC.
retarded.
It's yeah, that changed in like 2015 or 16. It's really dumb.
Yep.
But, oh,
So there's no like accuracy test. Like you don't have to like go out.
You just
and,
gotta
like,
know. You have to know the rules so that you can be sued probably.
Probably.
oh, you broke the terms and conditions. Sorry.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a tax grab. You got to
Microsoft
pay,
Flight School.
and it all goes
Essentially.
through the FFA and fucking.
It's a tax
stupid
grab,
bullshit.
and they want you to have insurance, and it's an insurance money grab, and yeah.
Yeah.
No, he says we all look like craft brewers.
Insurance.
Like I said, my favorite craft beer is tequila.
My
really
craft has definitely not been brewing. I can tell you that.
Okay,
If
what-
I've
okay,
brewed
what is
anything
your
for a craft,
favorite
it's not
beer?
been beer.
Mine is either Samuel Smith's Nut Brown Ale or Samuel Smith's Winter Jubilee.
I like Lone Star.
I mean, technically, Scrambling is a craft brewer, just not of.
Oh,
Beer.
I used to brew
That
like a
is true.
motherfucker. I had an
Yeah.
all grain system that would brew exactly in one NFL game. It was gravity fed to a Coleman cooler with the sleeping bag wrapped around it, so it would dissipate the heat exactly
Leave it to
enough
you
time
to
to run out at
beer
halftime
brewing.
and
right.
put the cock valve over and have it drained to the cooling system, and then right at the end of the game, cool enough to pitch the East. Beep, bang, boom, done. Oh yeah, we had so much fucking beer around. I always had 3 kegs. I felt so bad dumping them out. Like we couldn't drink enough. And you know how
I
much
tried brewing beer one time. I never had much luck with it. It's just too much fucking work to sit there and do the malt and the wort. No, cider, hard cider.
unless you build an automatic beer
Wine,
system.
fuck yeah, super easy. But I'd rather buy beer than brew it myself. Like I know somebody else can do it better than me.
World
But
Cup.
I know that about myself.
Oh no, no World Cup. No World Cup.
No, not much. He made his own.
I
whiskey
watched
once.
a couple games on TikTok.
I have never distilled any liquor or made a whiskey or a vodka myself at home. I allegedly never have done that.
Only fuel for the tractors.
Right. And my
You're
tractor
filling
said
up
it
their
tasted
lamp.
really good. So
Your tractor was happy.
right. If you get real vanilla beans from Madagascar and put
Oh,
those in it, that turns out pretty good and apparently increases your fuel mileage on your tractor. So
Cool.
It also works really good in mead.
true. And you can drink that.
In Washington, it's only like $40 for a license to distill spirits. It's really cheap up here.
there's so
How
many.
how much
You want a
trouble
license?
could I have gotten in for driving mead from Minnesota to Washington State over
None,
several
I don't
state
think.
lines?
I
Nothing.
mean, if it
make
was
it
personally
personal?
brewed, it should be fine.
Yeah,
But what if I
If you weren't
sold it?
selling it, if
I
you
don't
were
think
actually
it matters.
selling it, then maybe.
But what if I did sell it?
Probably
Oh.
depends on the state you're selling it in.
Because they do it, it's different here, spirits versus like brewed.
Yeah, that's typically how it's. I think that's on the federal level, actually. Spirits versus
Probably. Yeah.
stupid
Ooh.
shit. Stupid shit. More tax grabs. Tax grabs. Fuck the
Tax
man.
grab, shit that doesn't
Who
matter.
would-
Yeah.
Later, Goose baby. Good to see you drop in.
See ya.
Oh, see ya.
The goose has been unloosed.
The goose.
Oh.
C4.
C4.
See boy.
You know what happened to my internet? Everybody came home and all their devices got on my phone hotspot
What
because the
happened
internet's on here.
No.
And I was like, I'd sit here and kick everybody off, and then now it's okay.
I almost had a C4 dog rescue last week.
Oh yeah?
Somebody coming back into the States was like, if my daughter completely flakes out, I'm like, yeah, I'm 2.5 hours. Just call me by the time I wake up in the airport transport. I'll go grab the dog.
Yep. As long as it wasn't Friday, so you could actually get there.
Yeah. Well, not on the ice.
No,
I
I
still
mean,
would agree.
I know. I would have done it too. Brian and I both did the exact same thing. We're like, ice, we'll drive on it. Okay, whatever.
Well, just take
Is ice even? Ice is only a problem if you're in a southern state where they don't fucking know how to drive. Like down here, I don't give a shit. I'll drive on
No,
it.
this ice was a
But
problem.
I'm worried about all the other motherfuckers on the road.
Brian and I both know how to drive, and this was still a problem.
It was insane. It took me 40 minutes to get the car out of the driveway because I had to chip it off with a fucking I went back in and got a hard spatula and I was finally just whacking it because it would hit the ice hard enough. But not
I had an actual
Yeah.
pick, and on my friend's road, you couldn't get through it. It was 3 inches of ice. You couldn't get through it.
It was ridiculous. Because it rained and then ice, then rained and ice, and it started pulling.
It was
down
like this.
trees.
Much ice. Clear.
Yeah, we
clear
lost
ice.
power last night. It was like, oh, we get to
did
test
you?
some shit, and then it came back on.
Ours blinked, and I started screaming at Puget Sound Energy, and then it came back on.
There's a lot of shit coming down.
Yeah, because God forbid you trim your trees off the power lines.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it was 75 degrees today here, by the way.
I know, and you guys are back to summer.
We went from 12 degrees overnight 3 days ago to 75.
Yeah.
Okay.
65 overnight.
Yeah, I was fucking sweating my ass off all day long, and I'm I was wearing fucking thermals and a Carhartt coat and shit like that the other day. Yeah.
Don't need it
I
now.
fucking love it.
It was 12 here, and today it was 60.
About the same. I was like, wow,
There's
damn,
a
I don't want to
video-
go in the shop or do anything inside today. I just want to stand outside and stare at the sky. It's
There was a
it's
video
actually
from our
nice
ski patrol. Our green run, our bunny hill had a creek running down it.
Yeah, it's too early. Too early.
here. Kayaking season.
Hey, Brian,
It
you
was
got a
not
line
easy.
on land in Tennessee that you're going to go see, or just random going to go take a look?
Could you like go down a snowboarding trail like in a kayak?
Yes.
Oh,
That would
you
be awesome.
You'll
Like
die.
I'd be like
Absolutely.
tobogganing. Yeah. Well, like bobsled in a kayak. That sounds fucking fun.
People totally do it.
Totally. Why you have to?
It's good
That,
for you.
that is a GoPro moment right there.
Hey, Brian, do you got a line on a
We did.
specific property in Tennessee, or are you just going to generally go looking?
I got to go do work in Tennessee for Toolman and possibly a couple other
Oh, shit. So you got a reason to be there anyway. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's got a couple. He's got like 3 reasons to be there, other than the Toolman's property. He's got two events to go to.
Well, yeah, but work stuff. No, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's a good base
Yeah.
to go explore.
Yeah, him and Carrie are gonna go set Tim up.
Did Tim get close to John's place, or?
like 45 minutes south.
Nice.
I didn't drive out that way. I came in one way from the north and out the other way to the north. Yeah, south's like across the big highway, right? Not 80 or something, or whatever the big one is. It goes east-west.
It goes down to
Not 80.
Mississippi.
It's definitely not 80 because 80 goes
Towards
through
Memphis.
Iowa, Illinois. That's way north. So probably like
What goes through Memphis?
30.
Is it 10 or something?
I don't know.
Goes through Texas.
Whatever I was
think.
on for 3
10,
hours.
10 goes
Yeah,
through
yeah.
Texas. 10 goes
You
through like
drove.
San
You had to
Antonio.
go that way because you flew out of Memphis. That's right.
Yeah, it's pretty.
40.
There's nothing else.
40.
Probably-
Okay, yeah. So it's
Probably 20
not
or
in South
40.
Florida.
Yeah.
80.
It's pretty. It was an easy drive.
80? Is it really 80?
71.
He's just fucking with us now. Okay. 69. Interstate 69.
55.
Internet 69 at exit 420.
I missed my turn today, and I turned left on Texas Route 420.
Nice.
You did it. I bet you did.
There is a weed,
I was there.
California.
There is a Weed, California. I have this hoodie from Weed, California. My dad used to live right by there.
It's beautiful.
Shocking.
There is not a weed Texas, and if there is, you can't smoke there.
You
You're
can't
not
live
supposed
there.
to.
Well, that's funny. They don't sell weed and weed, but you go right across the border into Oregon, and there's a weed shop like right there. Boom.
They probably do sell weed and weed now.
Well, yeah, now.
Somebody sells weed and weed, but
Yeah.
you gotta know the guy. You gotta know the
Yeah,
weed
I'd
guy
like
to
to
buy
have the
weed. and weed.
That's where all the growers are. It's like Humboldt County, Shasta County.
Yeah, Bigfoot and growers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, we went to Tennessee suddenly.
Yeah.
No, that was
The
Northern
West Coast.
California.
It is the Tennessee of the West Coast. It's the Golden
Josh, did
Triangle.
you like my TikTok today?
Which one?
The Joe Biden one?
Yes. You like my reply to that shit? I was actually trying to just fucking do like a like rambling Joe Biden reply, and then I actually
Yeah.
managed to like I moved to the side. I actually fell off the fucking stool, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just keeping it. Like I fucking like tipped the stool over trying to be goofy, and I was like, that's good. Let's go with it.
I just have a account that I'm just fucking around with, trying out marketing shit. And so I put a picture of the kid from Deliverance playing the guitar that looks like fucking Biden. And it says, Joe Biden told me if I put my Cash App handle on the screen, people would randomly send me money. And then I put the fucking Deliverance song in the background, and I just put it out there.
You should have put it out like Joe Biden told me that he'll give me 30,000 Bitcoin if I put my 12-word crypto address up here. If I send him my crypto keys, he'll fill my wallet up.
And then
me
put
some
something
Doge.
like,
I'll send you
I'm gonna
back
get a
places.
Bitcoin stimulus check.
So stupid. I can't believe that you actually typed this shit in.
Oh, I did that one day to somebody who was scamming me, or they're trying to scam me. And I just said, hey, look, I can't get into my Bitcoin wallet right now. Can you help me? And I just started sending words. I sent him 11 words and then just never replied. I just never replied.
He's running it through every supercomputer language program he can
I'm
find.
like, keep going. I made them up too. I was doing shit like kumquat, percentage, like just rolling through shit.
percentage is a seed word. That's one of the options.
I'm sure it is. I think, honestly, depending on the wallet, you can actually pick your own seed words.
I don't think so. Like you can
There are
choose
some
from the
where you
bank,
can-
but there's
there's
like
some where you can
2,000. There's 2,000 options, something like that.
I'll have to go and find it now. There was one wallet where it gave me an option of, I think it was more than 12. Like you could add additional seed words to it to like make it more.
You could add a passphrase.
No, it was like
25th word?
you could pick extra seed words and you could actually enter specific seed words. It was like an advanced function. I'll have to go looking now, see if I can still find it. If I do, I'll send you a message.
Yeah, I know. For
Maybe
some,
that
you can like
when you were
choose
actually
the words, but it's from the glossary.
Was that actually when you were getting the seeded by those guys and you just wanted some extra seeds?
No. If I want some extra seed from those guys, I just have to ask. I don't need to make it up. Obviously, no. Look at
extra seed phrases.
Look at come on. If I wanted to, if I wanted more seed phrases, I could go to prison and get all I wanted to. But it's just not. I don't.
That's right.
Not about
There's
that
a prison right next to your shop.
There's plenty of prisons around there, but I'm just not about that line.
The Wolfman's brother. Fish is going live. Madison
I'm
Square
a
Garden.
giver. I'm a giver, not a taker. I'm sorry. It's just how I roll.
3-day New Year's Eve show.
4-day. Just
4-day.
started. They just went into
Damn.
Wolfman's brother. Of
Do
course,
they still do
has a
the
4-day
do they
power
still
pack.
do the ticket lottery where you gotta fucking fill out the envelope like all this exact right and all that shit?
That was
I remember
the
doing that.
dead.
I
That
didn't
was-
no the fucking Fish did it back in like the
91.
mid 90s.
Yeah. They still did it because the dead did it, and they were like, "Well, that
Yeah.
works." And then they were like, "Holy fuck, that's a lot of envelopes to open."
And actually verify that the people did all the shit right.
Yeah.
Postal money orders. I remember that.
Oh yeah. It was like 1996, 97 ish that we were doing that shit.
It's like
Well,
one
we
of the
call that a
first
night,
experiments
boys.
to show that mail-in voting is a fucking
See
ya.
good idea.
Dropping like flies.
No, I don't
Is
know.
it
I
the
haven't
Pickle
heard from her,
Pete?
but
Is it the
Jackie
Pickle
was
Pete
entertaining
reference?
the idea of coming on.
Oh,
I don't know
Patty's
if she'll
back.
make it or not, but she was teasing the idea of coming on.
Who is coming
Who?
on?
Jackie was talking about maybe coming on, so I don't know if she will or not. She was working
Yeah.
late, but
We could talk people bacon.
right, yeah.
Human bacon.
Oh, that's so funny.
People
Long
bacon.
pork discussion I missed.
What?
I said, was there a long pork discussion I missed?
Long
No,
pork.
not recently. But
No.
I'm sorry. I know the pork
You
is
mentioned
a sensitive subject with you and your people, but we don't want to offend you.
Are you
Is
trying to get
human
work
bacon kosher?
Stupid?
Guess not.
Maybe I don't know. Is
Would
human
that be
bacon
like
kosher?
Dumb
That's
and
a good
Dumber
question.
bacon?
No.
Well, I guess supposedly, I guess a human technically doesn't have cloven hooves, so you
Correct.
probably couldn't eat them. You know?
And one stomach.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
stomach.
People are not kosher.
No.
Like that's a statement we can all agree on, though. Like regardless of religion or ethnicity, we can all agree people are not kosher.
I don't know if we can all agree that.
Well, I mean, if you want to eat people,
Are you
knock yourself
speaking for
out.
cannibals too? Because I'm pretty sure that they're okay with it.
Okay, but is there like a sect of cannibal Jews out there that like are going to argue this?
You
I don't
know
know.
there's not.
No, I don't know
No,
that.
no.
I'm asking. I feel like if
There
anybody
might
was
be-
going to know, somebody on this broadcast right now would know.
There's
If there
a,
was-
aren't there places where you like can't land because they will eat you still? Like in a boat?
They just say that.
I'm
the
pretty sure there's some
Papua New
places in Vegas. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We're not
There's
talking
still-
late night under the underpass.
tribes it.
I don't know. Probably. but
Florida
I would guess.
bath
I would
will
guess.
eat you.
Or if they had too much glass salts. Yeah, that's the other problem.
Yeah,
Bath
there's
salts.
that too. Florida man might eat you.
Guessing somebody punched up the formula in the Matrix to have cannibal Jews. That sounds like something that there is.
It does.
But
It
they're
sounds
like-
like It honestly sounds like a hell of a metal band name.
It's like, yeah, that's like
The cannibal Jews.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like as long as they don't keep cooking. Cannibal.
You have to be like a
which
Certainly.
is fine. 'Cause I don't eat. I eat crab, so
Isn't there a way that it can be certified kosher, like
No.
after the fact or something? Isn't there like a workaround?
it has to meet these rules and be certified kosher. But if it doesn't meet a rule, there's nothing you can do to make it kosher.
It has to have like a rabbi massage it or some shit.
Can you bribe the rabbi to turn his head a little bit and just certify it?
No.
So what
rabbi
if
They seem like they'd be open to bribery.
I think I did get a bad shrimp at
What if
Christmas.
the cow like
they
eats a
crab
lot
would
of
be
oysters?
kosher.
So what if the cow ate a bunch of crabs whole, and then you killed the cow kosher, and then the crabs were in the stomach, but you were able to extract those? Would they be kosher?
No, just cook the stomach. Oh, with the crab in it. No.
I bet you that's
Yes.
It'd be like
Crab
crab haggis.
Yeah.
I bet you that there is a ruling on that somewhere.
Crab
knowing-
chitlins somewhere.
Yes.
Somebody's tried.
Crab
Some
chitlins.
Jew has tried to
That's
find a
right.
way around the rules and lawyer
You're
their way
correct.
into eating crab.
That's the
They're
whole
like,
religion.
crab, I just gotta have it.
The Bible's like this
Yeah.
much. The Jewish Bible's like this much, and the rest of it is just people arguing over what it means. That's the whole religion.
That's all religion. That's all
So what's-
religion.
what's
That's
the
not
race
just
part?
Down. This is like, and you must also study this shit. Like you have to study this and all this.
and then
It's
you
a
have
Jew-
a million sects of you're not Jew enough.
Okay, I
because
got
you're not as
I
Jewish
got
as
into
I
it with somebody about Christianity yesterday. I got to ask you a question. Are you allowed to question the existence of the Matrix?
If you're
Are you
Christian,
allowed to
This was a
question
good
the
one,
fact
yeah.
if we're in a simulation or not?
Christians or
So-
Jews?
Jews.
Yeah, we don't even have to believe in God.
Okay.
Like
cool.
they don't
We
care.
don't
The
get-
Jews know it's a simulation because
Well,
they're
I'm way
running.
more okay with Jews than I am with Christians at the moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Jews do not give a shit about what you believe. They only care about what you do.
We don't give a fuck what you think as long as you do what we say.
Uh,
Think the way we want you to think and do what we need you to do, and we're all cool.
as long as you're a good person.
Yeah.
By our definition of what a good person is, yes.
You know,
Kind of
no
objective.
wanton killing and
Pretty basic.
No,
Like, don't.
it's okay.
kitty rape in there. No.
If you want to go and wipe out a civilization of Gentiles,
Wait,
and pile up
wait,
the
wait,
foreskins,
wait,
it's
wait.
okay.
Kitty
But-
rape's not okay. I mean, kitty rape, kitty diddlers can't be Jewish.
No.
I've
However-
heard the names that have been to Epstein Island. Don't fucking tell me
But-
that kitty diddlers can't be Jewish.
But
Wait,
You
oh,
could-
where's my air freshener?
you could go
Right.
kill a lot of people that are not friendly to your people and pile their foreskins up in a giant pile as a wedding gift.
Not
That's
allowed.
okay. That's
It's
okay.
not.
Oh, I don't
allowed.
know. It was in the Bible. That long
Well,
haired dude. Long hair shit.
Go
Yeah,
kill
the
him.
Hulk.
That's my
Yeah,
favorite
Jewish
holiday.
Hulk. Jewish Hulk who lost his hair. But
That's
of
my
the bitch
favorite
fucked him.
holiday.
Yeah,
That's why Hanukkah is my favorite holiday. It's like, don't come take all my
because
shit.
of the foreskins.
Because of the
Just got a
warning.
bag
It's
of
like the Jewish
foreskins.
purge. We go out and just
What'd
start
you get for
serving
Hanukkah?
things.
Just a bag of
Hanukkah.
foreskins. It
I
was
mean,
horrible.
That's pretty much Hanukkah, yeah. I mean,
It's like the Jewish Krampus. He shows up with a bag of foreskins when you're a bad
Chewy, they
Jew.
last all year.
you were bad this year.
You're a bad Jew. You get your foreskin back.
It's
Now
like
you can
coal. You get a rubber.
They glue it back on.
Right? It regrew. God hates me. I've been
and now we have to
rejected.
do it over. Oh,
God
shit.
hates me. God hates me. How do
He
you,
doesn't
how do you
want
know
me.
when God hates you? Your foreskin grows back.
Rejected. It was returned to sender.
Click.
Are you gonna
Oh,
wash
God.
that thing before you send that turtleneck up here?
You're supposed to put it in the magic holy water. What the fuck?
No, that's Mormons.
I had a
One
African
bacon
coworker
cheeseburger and my
that was
foreskin grew back. What the fuck? It
talking
was
about
supposed to be one of the toast.
Whoa. Is he back?
No,
Oh, there he is.
There.
very hey.
No audio.
No, maybe
just
not.
pitch.
No,
No.
we're just stuck on his
No.
O face.
Let's see.
Wow.
No, he's frozen. Oh,
There he is. There he
there's
is.
the satellite coming back in.
We can
Look at
see
that.
him kind of. Come on, Elon.
Have you guys
Come
heard that audio?
on.
where it's Trump screaming Elon's name, and that's what I hear now. Elon! I'm like, oh god.
Oh man, so much shit came out.
Oh shit! No, dude, it just totally froze on your O face for a while there.
That one.
Yeah, that one for sure.
They were talking about adult circumcision, and I couldn't have the conversation.
It was too much.
It's too much. You had to punch out. Safety zone.
Nope.
I'm like, you've gone a river too far on that one.
Yeah, no.
People do it.
Like, yeah, even as a child, it's pretty
people do a lot of
questionable.
things.
Wow.
People hang themselves, but Jeffrey Epstein didn't.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Hey, McAfee didn't kill himself either, so.
Neither did
Air
Tupac.
pressure didn't hang himself. Nice.
Did not happen.
Nice.
I love it. I will forever be mad about McAfee. Like,
don't you think that was just a switcheroo to the Bolivian, like?
Didn't he have like a really good like antivirus that he put out for a while?
That's him, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
actually
guessing he just finally got over having to worry about getting caught. He paid enough people to make him disappear, and he just is gone. And his wife's out there. I miss him so much.
Whatever.
He would have never killed himself.
And he's all like, I finally got rid of that bitch.
Give it to me, John. Give it to me.
Oh, I'm sure he had replacement wife in like 0.5 seconds upon landing in new location.
right.
Who would you like to have your cover?
He would have been so much more entertaining as somebody running against Trump than stupid Gary Johnson. Like, that was the most boring, like, missed opportunity. Like, how fun would that have been? Is McAfee and Trump screaming at each other with, like, Hillary over here? Like, it would have been the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see an
actual.
I would have loved to actually watch debate between Bernie and Trump. That would have been good. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Way better than Biden. I mean, at least the guy could actually carry on. He's completely fucking retarded, but at least he could carry on a conversation. Yeah.
Right.
Or a green screen.
And it would be entertaining too.
Yeah.
I would love to see a potato argue against a pumpkin.
Yeah.
That'd be about as much entertainment as the three people that you've been talking about. Or 5, or
We can make that happen. We can buy both of those items of produce and set them up on some stumps and then take them along with us to a fourth dimension and have an argument.
Oh,
it sounds like a TikTok.
McAfee was the guy that said he wanted to
or
make
Wednesday night.
everything non-prescription. You know, everything was non-prescription and no restrictions on the 2A. Like, he was like, I want to get rid of all those. They're like, well, what would you do about? He's like, get rid of it. Well, what would
and
you
it
do
all
about
would have happened, I'm sure, if he had gotten elected.
Oh, highly unlikely.
It never would have happened because he doesn't have the power to do that.
It was fun to watch.
Yeah, even the alleged power.
Yeah, never happened.
I don't give a fuck what puppet it was. Although I will say, if I have to watch the puppet show, at least make them entertaining for me.
That
was the thing that pissed me off the most about the whole. That's the thing.
If I have to
this
watch,
is the best puppet you got.
There's no. Did they glue your fucking eyes open and put it in front of your fucking face?
But I wouldn't like turn down free entertainment.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if they had better puppets, maybe. You know, but like halfway through like that first debate between like Biden and Trump, I was like, yeah, this is just retarded. Like, it's not even fun anymore. Like, I was hoping to like come up with some good meme material at the very least, but I really got nothing, you know.
No.
Just nothing. People get really mad when I blame Trump on the entertainment and writers guilds. Like, it's their fault that he was president. People get really pissed about that. But it is, because they had the writer strike, and then reality TV happened, and then The Apprentice happened, and then that's how you got Trump as president.
I think it was because we needed a retard on the right so that we could actually vote somebody who's actually more of a retard on the left. We needed that balance. We needed people to be like, here is literally the most ridiculous thing that we can come up with and have 4 years of it and piss off everybody who doesn't believe in the shit that he's talking about, so that you'll actually vote for literally Grandpa Cumsock as president.
But it was that dumbass.
Just to get rid of this guy. That's what it was. Trump was the biggest psyop we've ever fucking seen. That's all it really is.
Oh, I totally agree.
Let's be honest.
And I called it as soon as it happened. I said, "Oh, here we go."
I mean, and not even that necessarily the vote for Biden was even fucking real, but we needed to legitimize it by having enough people cry.
Look at Brian.
Oh.
He's just fucking like crashed the fuck out. Like, look at him. Elon just fucking killed him. Like, just slammed him back.
Elon. Oh, so what about the Tesla stock?
Damn it, Elon.
90%.
I have no idea. Is it down 50%?
Yeah, it's down.
Down 90?
Nah, for the year, I don't know. Look what it's down. It's down a fuck ton.
I don't know, but I don't know. My silver mine's up like 87% since I bought it
Oh, that's pretty good.
in September.
Yeah, I would hold tight. I just gotta get
Well,
better.
I've been bleeding off into Bitcoin, my man.
No, that's right. It's right. Just keep some of it rolling.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Bitcoin.
I'm already ahead.
It'll exponentially outperform gold.
Oh yeah, especially with the coming silver shortage.
I don't know. Central bank digital currency is coming
Again?
I'm saying after
Right,
the
but silver
Wow.
is a industrial commodity more and it's used more and is produced less.
But it's a global slowdown of shit too. So you're going to be making less widgety shit. That's going to suck up the silver slower. And the whole semiconductor thing onshoring.
Right?
I don't know that we're going to just stop using solder.
No. We're going to keep using it. But it's produced at X rate and used at X rate, and it's the differential that makes the money move around.
Maybe.
I mean,
don't
we're
know.
looking
I feel
at,
It was way negative.
Yeah. It'll. Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, the
Maybe.
more we value our currency, the more hard currencies
one.
and real things are going to become more valuable because the perceived value matters too. And people who actually have money to sling around, they're going to buy hard assets.
Well,
You're gonna buy your hard asset.
Oh, well,
I
I
heard-
wish they would. There's a price though.
No.
That's that $1 billion
Printed one.
you're talking about.
Oh.
Oh, the bill's under the foreskin, guys. Sorry.
The bill
I
is
just
under
really
the
want my
foreskin.
Somebody else offered up on the 5 acres. Not
Oh,
enough.
yeah?
Whatever happened with Worm?
Which one? I was talking to him about an option because he was worried about somebody snapping it from underneath him.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody was like, "Would you take this for a cash offer?" I'm like, "Well, you've already turned down more than that, so here's the lowest for straight cash."
Yeah.
So we'll see. There's no home sites for sale down there. There's
What
one.
is the deal? Like, I forget who it was, but in one of the groups, they were like really like being shitty about the and I was like, there is owner financing available. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that's just somebody being like negative on like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, fuck with the system. It's like, well, no one's owner finance. There's no
Well,
like
no, it's
credit.
owner finance and it's Brian's actual land. So
Pay the money. That's
Pay
the
the
owner
money.
finance.
well, that's the bottom line. It's that free shit sell problem, right? Like, well, I don't want to have money and I don't have money. Well, then I'm sorry that you can't buy this.
Yeah, I'll take bank money.
Yeah.
Convert it to something fun.
I mean, you want to bring me a giant truck of silver? Fine. Like, whatever.
I take
Bitcoin's
Bitcoin.
fine. Take Bitcoin. Like,
Bitcoin, yeah, I'll take Bitcoin. I don't care.
yeah.
Zip what I need to into spendable shit to pay people to get
On
shit.
that, I would
and
take
leave the rest.
Monero. I would take, but
Nah, because it's
Nah,
registered. It's a sale of real
You gotta
product.
transfer the title.
May as well
Yeah.
take Doge. What the fuck?
I'd take privacy coin. You got to register the sale. You don't got to tell them how much necessarily. You could be a quick claim deed.
I don't have to tell them what Bitcoin address either.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
Uh,
It's real estate.
Oh,
though.
so hey, I need to remember scrambling. Are you still doing through the first on like the 3-month thing?
Yes.
I need to
Through
send
the
you some,
first.
I need to allegedly transfer some Bitcoin to somebody that does
Allegedly.
coffee at some point. Make sure I get in on that before I forget.
All right.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep drinking coffee for at least the next 3 months. So seems like a logical thing to do.
You can pay for as far in advance as you want, but yeah.
And I tell people just do
Or
some money.
20 for the whole year.
Ends, yeah,
Maybe.
400 for the year. That's the best savings.
I mean, if
monthly.
I would say, yeah, if he gives me a yearly deal,
That is the deal. That's
that the
100 a
deal?
quarter. 4 quarters in the year. Quarter up the year like a deer.
I don't drink it fast enough, but I use it for gifts and stuff. It's awesome.
you don't drink
Coffee?
what?
I don't drink the coffee fast enough for how much I get.
Oh, fast
How
enough.
much
Okay.
do you get?
Well, I like how
Yeah.
How
it was
much
not
do
too
you
long
get?
ago. I was like, hey, scrambling. I'm drinking more than like the 2 pounds like a month. Can we add like an extra bag on? He's like, sure. Hell, here, let's send you 5 pounds. I'm like, holy fuck, dude.
How many bags do you get a month, Patty? I get 6.
2. I don't drink.
I get
don't drink
6.
it.
Damn.
And you drink all
You
that?
drink it all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I probably drink.
He's getting bean bagged like a motherfucker over there.
Well, now that I grabbed out the big 12 cup Mr. Coffee, fuck, I started going through it too.
I roll back
Cut
and
Mr.
forth
Coffee.
between 5 and 6 because 1 month I'll be really close and then I'll have extra and I go back and forth. So I average 11 every 2 months.
I drink a lot of tea.
I'd say
so
I
it's
average
probably-
about 2.5 in a month.
That's basically 1 32-ounce French press a day for 30 days. It's like just under 5 pounds. And if I have a couple a day.
Yeah, because
during the
you do it
month, I
double
end up
strength
on
to how I
5
brew it. Yeah, okay. You
You
do it
brew-
I
like
brew it at
Coffee.
you do a solid
49 grams for a 32 ounce.
yeah. You do it. You do
When
a
I
heavy.
used to sell coffee to convenience stores in Texas, trying to convince them to go anything past tea color was like, oh, they're like,
Well,
nobody
see, I
can
used
drink.
to
I'm like, well, if
always-
you don't brew shitty acid water and put it on burners with heaters.
I
But
used to
then- so if you
always.
Josh
drink my
was
shit.
saying that his vagina was kind of sore the other day.
Yeah, that's
when I
true.
was
That's
at
true.
work
You're
with
right.
him.
It
Well,
was.
I got
No,
the Novocaine whites.
No, I actually, I used to drink it. My coffee straight, fucking as black and burnt, sitting on the fucking the burner as I could. Well, because back in the day when I was a dumbass fucking college kid, I thought dark coffee was stronger. So when I was working 2 fucking
You
jobs
obviously
and
didn't go to coffee college like I did.
No, I didn't go to coffee college like you did. No. So
Inquired
no, I was just drinking the shit because it was free, and then learning this shit. No, I made my shit a little stronger the one day, and I was like, no.
You gotta get a 32-ounce French press, put 49 grams in. It's perfect.
The trick is to use more
Well,
coffee.
I think in
and
my
extract it
32-ounce
less.
French press, I think I put about
4
55
minutes.
grams in the one morning, and then I drank it really quick on the way out the house, and went from the fucking heat to the cold because we're not used to that shit, and it just all hit at one time, and I'm like, well, this is not a good stomach morning. Pretty much
Well, I got that little espresso machine, and I've been
on an
making
empty
that.
stomach.
No, don't do that. I've been making
No.
the espresso. I just do like 2 shots, and that's plenty.
Who the fuck eats before they drink their coffee?
Not me.
Well,
I don't even
should have
eat.
like ate while I drank it that strong. I don't know.
I will
Fair.
give an unboxing Christmas
Okay,
review.
so look,
to the
I'm a little
Braun
bitch, but I
frother.
spend about a third on coffee that you do, so that's okay.
It's all right. Yeah.
Okay, so the Braun frothing heater with the magnetic spinner,
Yeah.
put it in up to the little midline whole milk, turn it
It's
on,
great, right?
90 seconds.
You
I
put
love it.
milk in your coffee?
Dense froth. No, but
Yeah,
other people like lattes and shit. What?
I don't know what he said.
What?
I think he's muted.
Oh, I was fixing coffee for guests.
Oh,
chicken
okay.
I make hot chocolate with that for kids. It's super fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it-
finally, after I was halfway through the fucking cup of that Ghirardelli coffee or chocolate, whatever the fuck it was, and I went and found the email because I was like, "What's in this? This is strong." I wanted to make sure I knew what the fuck I was drinking because I needed to plan my next day and a half.
Every
And,
single person
it's,
hit me back like, what's really in it? I'm like, no, it's
No,
fucking
no,
just-
here. I was
You're
like,
like,
"This is the chocolate," like, but I don't
My
know. I want to make
first
sure.
snarky answer was first, it was a test to see who reads the newsletter.
I read the newsletter. I'm still saving it though because it was so icy.
I
the day
read
was
the
gonna
newsletter halfway through my cup of
But that's
chocolate.
why I didn't label it. I was like, oh, we'll see who reads the newsletter.
I'm saving
I
it for
sent
New Year's
the
Eve.
funny thing though is I sent you a message on Telegram like a week and a half ago inquiring, and you still haven't opened it. So I finally gave up and overread the email. I was
If
like,
I
well,
really-
I'm just gonna drink it. I'm just
We
gonna
don't have
drink it. If
to
you're
rule.
scared to tell me, then I'm going for it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
You only live once.
YOLO!
I do need to come over, Brian, and get like isolate pricing from you again because I need to make another big batch of lip balm and I'm almost out. I need to make the lip balm that the formula that I've settled on is the CBD CBG. It's so much better with the CBG in it. Oh my god,
It is a good formulation.
it's perfect.
I made a commercial today reminding people that
So
it doesn't do
tell me,
anything.
what's the difference between CBG and CBGA?
Oh, I don't know that.
One's been
An A.
carboxylized,
The A?
decarboxylized.
Oh, I thought it might have been the A.
One's an acid. That's the A.
And that means that you end up having an acid trip if you use it, or
No, it's like it hasn't undergone oxidation, I believe.
So the CBG changes the texture and makes it better. So whatever.
Or
It's
it's
more
not
better.
dissolvable in the fat as well. So it's
I don't know why,
basically-
but it makes it way better.
it's more better.
It's more better. And
It-
I'm
it's
better
totally
with
sold out.
Be better with comfrey too.
It would be. I just need to figure out how I'm going to get the comfrey into the mixture. Do I like? Why?
Brian has dry comfrey for sale.
So when
I
you
Anyway.
have,
think I
have
need
your
you
bake?
to put bacon in it and make bacon cream.
Bacon?
you
I can make it with bacon fat. I bet I could.
dude, yeah, bacon, plain cream,
Fried comfrey.
Bacon plain cream with
plain
comfrey.
nipple cream, plain nipple
Right.
cream.
Hold on.
Because Brian's nipples are chapped, apparently.
When
I don't know what that signal was.
even better. Bacon nipple cream. That's when pigs fly, because it's plain
Oh.
cream.
That's pretty good.
Plain, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That is pretty good.
No, it really wasn't that good, but I thank you for at least giving me the encouragement. I drop a stinker now and then too, so it's okay. You can tell me.
I will. Don't worry, I will.
Okay. I know what Brian's over there like tripping the fuck out. He's just like
He's got pills on his nipples. I don't know what
his
happened.
head's flipping back and forth like the paddle in his fucking composting toilet.
do not rewind to 1 hour and 41 minutes, children.
What were
Or
you
you're gonna
jingling?
Scrambling goes burlesque.
My favorite jingle bells.
Whoa. All right, we're not signing up for the Scrambling Drag Show. No. No.
Oh, hey, a rubber
No, thank
chicken.
you.
What's that?
Rubber chicken.
Scrappy just ran by.
What's the rubber chicken for?
I
That's
don't
like,
know. He
that's
loves
fleshlight.
rubber chicken.
Scrappy left.
Rubber chicken fleshlight. There you go. There's some content for you, Brian.
Scratch, scratch.
Only if it's actually got the sound effects too.
Right.
So could you? Yeah.
Sound like
sure.
a fucking dying baby.
We're
seal.
recording around camera.
I was looking at that bullet wound on that swinezilla that we
Oh,
cut up.
Swinezilla. Did he eat his gun? Was it really not a homicide?
No,
Oh, no.
whatever it was, I'm pretty sure that guy shot that thing head on, whether it was looking at him or it was coming at him. But it went. I'm telling you, that thing went all the way down the neck and finally lodged in the rib. And I need to ask him what caliber it was. I have a feeling it was 6.5 Creedmoor.
You
He's
get
like
bit?
a 6'5" guy. But if not, it was 243, 270, something like that. We found the bullet though, but that neck was all fucking tore up. It was like grape jelly in there. Yeah. Tasty.
But it only took out the spinal column, so all the meat was good.
It went down the neck and kind of just like veered and ended up in a rib. You could tell it was a head-on shot by the wound channel.
Yeah.
It was a big pig, though.
So
I mean, it wasn't
so
like everybody's like,
starving.
"Oh my god," they were expecting it to be like some 700-pound monster. I'm like, no, this was big for a wild pig. They don't get as big as domestic pigs. It just doesn't happen. I'm sorry, not very often.
They're eating something else.
Does that mean he was
Well,
getting
a
charged?
lot's genetics too. It's like kind of trying to compare like a jungle fowl to like a fucking Cornish cross. They don't have the genetics to get that big that quick, and they don't have the food supply either. So this thing was probably 5-6 years old to get to that size. It was definitely 300 plus live. Guaranteed.
Is it good? Does it taste good when they're that?
Well, I know. Ask Brian. We had a sample chop to make sure nothing tasted funky. And it tasted like good, flavorful pork. But it was so dark red, you could have confused it for beef if you didn't know better.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah. A lot of wild things in heritage breeds will be like that. Yeah. So it was good. No weird
Renegade
taste.
Butcher seasoning blend.
Yeah. Well, we threw a little of that spicy rooster dust on the on those chops. That's what we had on it.
Hot dust.
Do you go like hot black cast iron and like
Please mark
or
it.
like
I actually just threw them in the fucking air fryer, flipped them
air
a couple
fryer.
times. Yeah, that's all I did. Yeah, but yeah, cast iron would be fine too.
And make a poster. I'll hang it behind my desk.
I need to order some merch and get some of that shit going. I owe Nate a box since he got the closest to the guest weight, so I'm gonna send him some goodies. So yeah, we'll be getting some shit in.
Cool.
I should order some stickers and shit like that. I just haven't got on it, so it's on my list of things to when I really start coming out of deer season and pushing the seasoning thing again. Yeah, a little more promo shit.
I need to make a new SquatchFEST flag so I can hang it.
Good for the show.
Hang the flag.
Hang it.
I'm at 949 subscribers.
Ooh.
So you need 51. 51 of you motherfuckers watching right now need to go subscribe to the Lots Project.
Yes.
Right now. Right the fuck now. Go do
Blast it out.
I lost 6.
Oh, shit. Sorry, man.
You lost 6?
They banned me from YouTube for saying that shit. Sorry, man.
Oh okay.
No, I started posting shorts, and my subscribers has gone up significantly in the last 3 days.
Because you started doing different shit.
From doing what? From the shorts? So the YouTube shorts.
Yeah, I'm sharing everything I put on TikTok over to YouTube in their portal there, and using that to grow subscribers, and then using the long form content to make money, have content hours.
Is it auto importing to YouTube?
No, you gotta fuck around a little bit.
Do you edit out if you use like the background music, or are you worried about that? Because I know Tim was talking about that.
I cover it up with the same fucking song. It's unreal. Like,
okay,
as long
so you
as
just use a different song, like you use YouTube's version of the background music. Okay,
but it covers your voice and the song. So if I want to say something, I just don't put any music, or I make the music where you can't.
I know what Tim was saying he was doing with that was he would just record them individually and like get them with CapCut or whatever he did, and then he'd upload them separate to TikTok or YouTube and put the audio files separate there so we could have the voice and it wouldn't like be a copyright bullshit because their platforms are different.
But YouTube has a bunch of music. It's just like TikTok, where a bunch of artists said, yeah, you can use my music on there, but they're not getting paid on it. So it's copyright violation, but they don't take it down, or they don't give you a strike or anything like that. It's just like, you can't make money off it.
Right.
But you can use it to build your followers and your views and your watch time and all that stuff.
Right.
So
yeah, I have not watched YouTube Shorts at all. I should, but
is it 1,000 viewers and you monetize your channel, or there's watch time?
1,000 viewers, 1,000 subscribers, and 4,000 watch hours in the last calendar year.
Oh,
so
they go
how close are you on watch hour?
Because they will pull it. I had Instagram pull like an 8-second video.
YouTube won't after you qualify.
Instagram
after you're accepted to the program. If it goes below, it won't take it away. I mean, but they can take it away for 8,000 other things. So
Right. Yeah.
That's how
Never
cops
really know.
down. Cops were playing like Beatles music in the background, and then Instagram would pull it.
Almost 1,000. That'll be fun to see.
I just get my shit pulled because I post dead animals and they don't like it.
Well,
Yeah.
then there's
But the
that.
buying clicks is work. What are you averaging per thing? Like how much?
I'm not buying clicks for YouTube.
Oh, not for YouTube. For TikTok and whatever the
No, he's just pushing it like Twitter is all you're
Twitter.
doing for Seth likes, right? Yeah. Seems to work better. Like Twitter
is-
seems
are
to be
they
that spot
migrating?
where it just works.
I'm actually just buying clicks or buying retweets, for
Retweets is where it's at because then they're spreading it to their own.
digital marketing, like affiliate shit.
okay.
So I do an affiliate post and then I pay 35 cents in Satoshis for 500 people to retweet it, and it's retweeted to all their followers, and it's got
So it's
my
like
affiliate.
You get 500 people to share your shit to all their followers for next to
for
fucking
35 cents.
And it could be a bot, but who cares? Because they
I don't give a fuck as long as more eyes are seeing it. Like, I did 200 retweets and I had like 490 impressions. So each retweet was getting at least one at 1 point some impressions. So
like somebody was looking at it.
yeah, and then it filtered down. I think out of the 500, the 200 retweets, I got 19 clicks, none of which converted to a sale, but 19 clicks through to the website were tracked off that link. So I made off a sale of one package of 10 gummies, north of $15. So I can do a lot of 35 cent. I can do a lot of 35 cent, 500, 200 retweets before I hit $15 worth of advertising to get one sale.
Right.
I haven't seen a lot of things you can do as far as spending money on promotion.
This is just like
that
volume.
have as easy and good of a return as that. Like, and the thing is, they take a little cut like to the page, but you're directly paying the people who are sharing your shit. It's not like
you pay an extra. You pay extra.
Yeah.
So you say, okay, I'm gonna give you 10 Satoshis for retweeting this tweet.
Right.
And I'm going to have 200 people to do it, and it costs me 2,100 sats or 2,170 sats or something, and it's like 35 cents. So for 200 retweets.
Then you're going to start A/B testing, like which ads work better.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I can put tracking. I can put tracking campaign links in my affiliate links that it shows what. Like it could be the same for the same thing. It could be like 4 different links for Walmart, and I could do sats for likes, LinkedIn, Facebook, or TikTok, and then
you
watch
get your fun stuff that you can do on things like sats for likes, where you can compare. Like, okay, here was my little intro, because you can put in like a line of like, hey, go retweet my shit, blah blah blah. Here's my comment. So varying what you say, seeing if that makes an impact on similar things.
I usually
measure that.
Retweet and go get yourself some sweet kratom at Brave Botanicals.
Go become a kratom junkie.
I try to get them to click the link and buy the shit after they retweet it.
Come off it in Brian's car. It's fine.
All right.
Do whatever you want.
He's like, man, I had this huge
if Brian hadn't thrown away the guy's fucking shit.
Yeah. If I would have threw away supply.
Oh shit! I think
I was thinking about that the other day. We were watching Breakfast Club, and when we were all hungover watching Breakfast Club, and when Bender went to his locker and he was getting the bag of weed out of his locker, and he took out all the fucking garbage, like big brown bags. And he's like taking the next bag out. And he takes the next bag out. All I could think of was fucking Black Cloud.
Nice. Dude, I literally just had the university cops fucking roll by me, drive around me, and then fucking leave. Okay.
They're like, oh, he's
hey guys.
podcasting.
How you doing? I'm sitting here with the ring light on. I just waved.
They figure you got your only sats. They want to come over and see your wang in front of the
Probably. They probably don't. Because I would charge them. I'd be like, hey, you show me the QR right now.
They're like, you got a permit for that gun?
Right?
That's gonna cost. That's gonna cost you
Well,
$4.
I'm very lucky that in Texas we can conceal carry because that's all I got.
It's constitutional carry, right?
It's an innie.
Yeah, exactly. Constitutional carry for sure, but it's not open carry because even if it was, you ain't gonna see it. Just saying.
Oh shit. Okay,
Gotta
so what do
keep
you
that
guys
shit
are
holstered.
you pounding out sausage all week? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, all the time, every day. Oh wait,
Till
no,
when? Till like February? March?
usually, it depends on the year, but a lot of times it does stretch through February for me. Like right now, we had all the shit going on with the freeze, so it does kind of put me back a little bit. Yeah, just like that.
Because nobody's out hunting when it's 17, right?
What?
Nobody's hunting when it's 17 degrees, are they?
Mexicans.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. People will. But the other thing is, people will go on that last push to try to fill all their tags. And then there's some people who have like management land tags that can go like a month longer if they have like a managed ranch. So there's that. And then you can do exotic game hunting here too. Like a lot of guys, if they got the money, they can go and pay and shoot an axis.
That's when you wear a banana hammock when you go shoot a deer. It's
pretty much.
exotic.
But if they want to go pay money and get their shit done and get it processed, I'll take their money. So a lot of times,
while you're around in a little homemade chopper,
or so.
50-pound giraffe in the head.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not a stripper. I'm an exotic hunter.
I'm an exotic hunter. I like it. Do you like my Sitka banana hammock?
It puts a whole
Came in
other
size
spin on
6'5"
it to the
Creedmoor.
blind early.
Cheap. Okay.
Oh
My
man.
God!
Make
I want
your
a
own
6'4"
monster.
5 Creedmoor sized banana or Sitka hammock. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Oh, I call this one the deer blind. This one, real tree, baby, real tree.
This camo's so good you can't even tell I have a cock under here.
Right? Oh, damn. Man, this old dude was hitting on me at the bar the other day, and he was wearing this mossy oak fucking Sitka hammock.
Are we telling Christmas stories? What?
Maybe. We could be.
I got hammered.
What a Christmas that you have.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard you're like, oh fuck, I gotta quit that again.
Yeah, a little too much. And then you have fucking
Well,
Rachel
I
today.
made a mistake.
I went and bought it because you and Corey drank it, and I want to put vodka in it.
But
Like,
were you
y'all
like,
gonna
fuck it, I gotta buy 3 bottles of something? What
Well,
was
no,
that?
she asked me to get 3 bottles of it, and I went to the store and I got 3 bottles. I came home and realized that I won 7.5s instead of fucking liters.
Oh.
So I had an extra fucking 2.25 liters when she wanted 3.
Shit.
So like
Right.
almost 6. So we said okay, and I bought a case of beer too. And so we're like, okay, well we'll drink 1 bottle each day and beers after we're done with the bottle.
Because you have to drink it.
Yeah, spread it out. And so we made it to Friday night and all the eggnog was gone. And so was the beer. No, Saturday night. We started Friday night. Saturday night. It was supposed to last till Sunday night. Saturday night, it was all gone. Brian was sleeping in the chair with the last beer on his lap with the fucking cap still on
No way.
it. Never took it off. Never opened it.
On the other hand. No, what's going on?
I was yelling at Court, not yelling. I mean, it was like irritated because we didn't have enough booze. I was like, we should go get more before we get too drunk.
That's why they have Drizzly now.
And I'm like, and she looks at me the next day. She's like, you fell asleep with the last beer still closed. I don't think we need any more. We had the perfect amount.
Right?
That was it.
Lovely.
Except now you have a stranded solo beer. That's all.
Right. No.
Fuck, I threw that shit out. I got warm.
Oh, I got my
Oh,
back.
shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're back to warm.
Right.
Right.
You
I
get
need
put
to
in
get my ass home.
Well, it
guys.
wasn't
I gotta
fucking
get my ass,
freezing in my
going.
camper when it was cold. You fucking. I was
You
sleeping
gotta sign up.
inside.
RenegadeButcher.com.
Check it
Find
out.
those places.
Oh,
We take our
fuck. Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Get
All
a
right,
get
we'll
a
see y'all later.
get an itty bitty titty link from Josh.
itty bitty .tips,
Tipsy.tips.
not .com.
Jingle bells. All right. Anybody promoting anything?
Consulting,
No.
lotsproject.com.
Consulting, lotsproject.com. Agorist Attorney Inc.
I'll tell you have a shitty case. Call me.
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
Should call me later. Foodforestfarms.com. I'll roast you some coffee. Send you some cannabinoids. In a yummy form. Have fun. See you guys. Bye, everybody. Dark Blends.